David, I figure we'll just sit here. We'll have a little chat. I mean, you went to Alabama and everything. You had fun with that?
Oh, yeah. I learned a lot with Jason Kilmer.
Jason Kilmer.
The wet sandy man.
Yeah. Hey, Jason, are you out there? Are you watching this? I fucking doubt it, but nonetheless.
Oh, no.
Forward it to him, David, and then he can see what you're saying about him. What did you think?
I think it's a lot of understanding more. Like, I can say everything is a practice thing.
Oh, we're talking about wet sanding on a vehicle, the clear coat.
Oh, yeah.
If nobody knew what we're talking about, because David's just going into it like y'all all know what the fuck he's talking about.
So I feel like it's a lot of understanding and
you having an understanding, or there's a lot to understand?
I think that yeah, I feel like it's a lot to understand. Like, it's a lot of people probably out there, they start detailing and they want to start, correcting or whatever, and they're scared and things and that. And I feel like it's not to be scared, but you gotta practice.
Yeah.
And you need, and another thing, you need to know, how can I say, I feel like everyone can use a DA, a dual action polisher.
You sure about that?
Yes.
You sure about that?
Yes. The only thing, I guess, is not practice, of course, but I feel like it's about a feeling. You gotta feel it. You gotta. How can I say it? Because it's not like taking the machine, putting it in the car.
It's Mr. Miyagi. It's an art.
It's art.
You have to. No, I'm fucking serious.
Yeah.
It's a fucking art. You have to pay attention to everything.
Yeah.
The way you hold it, the way you tilt it, where you're going with it, and the vibrations coming from the machine.
Yeah.
No matter how. When you put pressure, the way it reacts.
Yeah.
Oh, let me correct this. That's the feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. No shit. It's a fucking art. You gotta know what you're doing. And no, not everybody can handle a DA, because I've seen some of the work of some of the people in town, and their fucking DA and their fucking DA action is shit. It's garbage.
Well, and another thing that I've been, when I was in the training, it's about pressure. How much pressure do you put on it?
Whoa. Impression? Or
No,
what?
like pressure on the paint.
Wait. I want to know what you're talking about. Impression on the paint.
No, pressure.
Pressure?
Yeah, like pressure on it.
See, we're gonna get you to correct some of your words today too, David. Pressure. No.
Yeah, some pressure is because, okay, this guy, he take a DA and he hammered the paint. I'm talking about, like, he went like bam, bam, like put pressure on it. And the paint was not even hot. And I was like, well, this is crazy. How he was correcting and kind of hammered down the paint. And sometimes, me, I'm trying to take it, I don't know how to say, like, easy, and don't hammer down the paint. And I don't know. It's so many ways to do correction, I can say it. Because I feel like everybody got a different feeling.
Well, they got their own methods. Everybody's got their own
Yeah.
methods, and it also depends on what kind of products you use, and if they're meant to actually work with, as you learned. Some are good and effective with a certain amount of heat, and some of them don't want any heat to work effectively, and things like that. Yeah.
Well, about heat, all the machines create heat. Because the DAs, they got power.
No shit. Yeah, I know. But whenever I'm correcting, I'm not generating. I'm not trying to generate heat. I'm not putting that bitch on speed 6 and trying to make the panel as fucking hot as possible and move it slow. The products don't work that fucking way.
Yeah, that's another thing. People crank it up too much. I feel like it's nothing wrong with it, but...
Didn't you say your boyfriend did that? He put that bitch on 6. He said, look at this, Bob. And he went to fuck it down.
It's funny. It worked. There's nothing wrong. It worked. If you know how to handle it, you can do it.
Nope, because I watched Brayden burn many of panels.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It depends on the... I feel like it's not anymore on the machines. It depends on the user, who uses it. who how to use it.
And once again, if it's somebody that's not paying attention to what they're fucking doing and they're inexperienced and they don't know, they will fuck it up. That means a person that's touching the machine the first time as well. That thinks, that, oh, I watched all these videos on YouTube and this is what I'm gonna do.
But you gotta
and
practice first. Yeah, you gotta have the feeling first. It's like me with the rotary. Like these 2 days in the training, I figured it out. Plus more information about the rotary and all that. I'm like, wow, this is a different breed of machine. You know, coming from DA and force rotation. It's just, if you know how to use it, I feel like it's less vibration and you can control more. I don't know. Because I feel like DAs, they got more power. They got like, you can feel the power.
You've got a bigger motor in there and it's doing two things. That's why. You got more shit going on in a DA than you do a rotary. Rotary is just one bearing and one spin. That's it. I mean,
but still, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, because that's a.
But this is the thing.
That's a uncontrollable. It's a controlled speed. Yeah. But I mean, basically, it's just going. There's nothing to actually bog it down and actually, what do you call that? Stall it.
Yeah, but I feel like this is the thing. The old school rotaries, they used to go like 2,500 RPM just quick. Now the new machines, the new improve on the machines, they go. You can correct with a speed 2 on a rotary, the new ones, because you can, and they don't even go fast.
Yeah, but correcting, I don't care what anybody says, David. I don't care what anybody says. To correct, you never go above speed 2.
Yeah, no.
2.5 on any of these machines. I don't fucking care if you're using a DA. I don't fucking care if you use that rotary. No. Don't go above that. You don't need to. Why do you need to go fast to correct? You need to let that fucking product cut is what you need to do. I mean, on an automobile, on automotive clear coat, gel coat is a completely different story, which is why I don't fucking like that shit, because you got to crank that shit up, and I don't want to. And I don't even take pride in the way a boat looks. Fuck them boats. Shit. You think it was worth the money going?
Yeah. Plus, I learned more about wet sanding. But no matter what, I gotta practice what I learn.
I got 2 hoods in the shop.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
but hell, we ain't got no time.
Well, yeah, no. At least we're done to the next one.
No, the way it's looking, it's gonna be January now.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of.
Oh wait, they're gonna shut us down. We're gonna be on phase 0 again. Probably.
Oh yeah, come back to the boat.
So we go. Oh, he going back to Alaska. No, I don't think these people would cancel. I don't think. What you think? You think we're gonna shut down? I don't think we're gonna shut down. I think it's gonna be mandatory masks, and people are gonna get fined if they don't wear masks.
Well, that's now.
No, they don't get fined. Fine the motherfuckers. What, you can't breathe through your mask? Stay your ass at fucking home. How about that? That's how I fucking feel. Wear your fucking mask. Mandatory, bitches. Put that shit on. Yeah, you can breathe through there. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it is crazy.
You think Trump gonna leave the United States? I think he running to Russia. I think what's gonna happen is this motherfucker can't handle defeat so much he gonna disappear on his golf course. He gonna go to his golf course and we'll never see him again. He's the absent president now. He didn't do shit.
I think the only thing he's been doing is tweeting.
Boy, I tell you what. It's like Charlemagne said, when the tides turn on the bully.
And I see something.
When the tides turn on the bully.
There's a lot of people in D.C.
Oh no, they had the fucking Million MAGA march go on with their 10,000 supporters that showed up, and then they had the Black Lives Matter protesters come out to meet them motherfuckers. Trump did that shit on purpose. He wants D.C. to turn into. He wants it to become chaotic so that he can declare martial law.
Oh, okay.
And protect the White House and protect federal property and all this other stuff and try to find a way to stay in the White House so Biden doesn't walk in that motherfucker. He doesn't care. Anybody that still supports this dude should see how shitty of a person he is. He wants his supporters to go there and fight against other Americans. That's fucking ridiculous. He's turned us into our own enemies. He has. That neighbor now hates this neighbor because of the divide he put in front of everybody. I fucking hate that dude. He needs to go. And anybody that supports him, fuck you too. Because you are just like him if you support him. Point blank. Because if you don't see the fucked up shit he does and incites, that means you're just like him and you need to fucking go too.
Yeah.
And all you little racists, y'all go run back to your little fucking rat holes you came out of. Fuck y'all. So sick and tired of it. Fucking 4 years of inciting hate and discontent and nastiness and vile and all this bullshit towards people. Nah, man. I'm tired of it. I really am. I'm tired of fucking being angry every day. And that's all you hear is angry every day. Just trying to get you riled up. Why? Life is already hard enough. Fuck.
No, yeah.
We get some peace and quiet, hopefully, after January 20th. I don't want to hear a fucking thing being politicized. I don't want to hear Biden's name. I don't want to hear Harris's name. I don't want to hear about Washington, D.C. I don't want to hear about none of this shit.
Well, we're going to hear a lot.
I don't think we'll know. Well, I don't think we'll hear it as much because Biden ain't going to be on fucking Twitter tweeting every fucking day to get the news to follow him. I honestly don't think it's going to be like it was. Do you? You really think Biden is going to stir up as much shit as Trump does?
No.
You have a megalomaniac narcissist that needs attention every day. He's worse than a fucking 1-year-old infant. Feed me, empty my diaper. That's all he does is I need attention every day. That shit's exhausting.
Yeah, he don't need attention. He need help.
Oh my fucking God, he does.
He needs some help.
And that physician he has needs to be fucking canned. Nobody needs to hire this dude after he is done. Because he is the epitome of what the medical profession is not about.
I must have missed something because
he panders to Trump. He doesn't do any examinations. He says Trump's in great health. This obese fat motherfucker is not in good health. And the only reason he survived fucking COVID is because he had the fucking world medical community at his disposal.
Yeah.
It's the only reason he survived, because it is the duty of the medical professionals that are attached to the federal government to, at all costs, save the president of the United States of America.
Otherwise, he probably would have been out with Sean Connery and them.
Oh, he would, boop, gone. If he would have been on his own, then millions of dollars would have had him in line with the rest of the peasants. And he would have died. Same thing with McConnell. We watching that motherfucker rot in front of our eyes. He's pink and purple and blue and black. His hands are all these weird colors because that motherfucker had COVID. He was fucking getting his ass tore up too.
Damn.
You didn't notice? You did not see this fucking zombie on camera? His hands were black. You didn't see that?
No.
You didn't see that? You'd watch these fucking things where he's talking to the people. He's the same thing. Got the Band-Aids on his hands because he's getting intravenous IV fucking fluids probably 3 times a day and shit. His fucking lips are purple and all this other swollen and stuff. That motherfucker's he was dying. So once again, he's like, I forget what in line. He's like, I think the 6th most powerful person in line when it goes, because it's like president, vice president, speaker of the house, secretary of defense, and then I think he's 6th or 7th. This depends on, like, if a bomb got dropped on Washington D.C., they're going to be looking for these people, and then they have to lead. Yeah, but that motherfucker was dying too. He had the best fucking medical care as well. But you see, they don't report shit, so you don't really know what the fuck was wrong with him. Because they suppress and they hide information. It's like, dude, if you had a neighbor you'd hear a chainsaw every fucking night and you'd see red shit on their windows and then they wipe it off in the morning, everything's clean, you'd start wondering, what the fuck's going on over there? But they don't say anything. They just, oh, no, nothing's going on. We're good. you would be like, something's going on. So yeah, this shit gets on my nerves. I think he's running to Russia. They need to flag his fucking passport now. Because, I mean, he's on a presidential passport, right? And he doesn't even have to have a passport. He just gets on the Air Force One and just flies wherever he wants. And he doesn't need to have anything stamped. So he's got unfettered access everywhere. But boy, January 20th, when he all he gets is his pension, and go back to your normal passport, dude. Oh no, I think he gets a diplomatic passport. I can't remember. Oh damn, Trace shook everything. No, I think they'd flag that motherfucker now so he don't go nowhere. Flag it now. You know, and I don't hate the people that support Trump. I really don't. I hate whenever they can't see past the hateful rhetoric.
Do you ever wonder if maybe it's just I've been backing the same thing and now I'm too far gone to just admit that I was wrong? Do you think there's any of that going on? I think there's a lot of that going on. I don't understand that. I don't understand how anybody could say that. There's no way. How could you? Well, it's like saying I got so far in this hole, I don't feel like getting out of it. No. You know it's wrong. Why can't you? But also, get the fuck out of it. But look at the local community, like here as well. And
oh no, look at fucking Josh Guillory. Wait, what did he do? Oh, COVID cases are rising.
What's the latest thing that Josh did? I haven't heard anything.
COVID cases are rising. Where's Josh? Hiding. Yeah, 'cause I haven't heard no leadership. Yeah. He doesn't care. Oh, you motherfucking minions die. He's made no address to what's going on. Now you got medical professionals that are just like, we're just gonna have to step up and talk to people, and he is nowhere to be found. He's like Trump. He's the absent leader.
Yeah, because for a while there, all you did was
I'm the parish mayor president, and my name is Josh Guillory, and this is what we're gonna do. With his fancy little shirts and shit.
Cut.
This motherfucker's been spinning for a while, and I
it spun out of control.
Yeah, it fucking derailed itself. Yeah, I just didn't lock it in place. Okay. But yeah, he was like on steroids, the Superman mayor and all this other shit. And
mayor president.
Oh no, he got this big seal on his chest, right up over his heart. I'm dedication. Fuck you, dude. You're a piece of shit.
He's too busy worried trying to fucking file lawsuits against 27-year-old fucking internet trolls.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Shout out, John.
Wasting his time. Yeah, poor Merrifield. He needs to come here. He needs to come here. I'm probably not as smart as him to talk about all that stuff. He'd probably just sit there and just talk my head off, and I'd probably just ask a bunch of questions to pick his brain, because I don't know shit about all that for the most part. As far as going deep into it, I'm not that interested into it. I just wish people would do what the fuck they're supposed to do. So back to detailing. So what do the I don't even know why I said that. Back to Alabama, because I could talk about detailing. Me about that I've said over and over again. But Alabama, you meet anybody else out there?
No, I just visit the shop from Insane Auto Detailing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody know Chase on Instagram and everywhere. I guess they say he's one of the best around.
What makes him the best?
I don't know, his work.
How many awards does he have?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if in Alabama they do all that award thing. I don't know.
How many awards does he have?
I don't know. But they say he's one of the best.
Who says he's one of the best?
All other detailers and
fuck that shit.
And the ground.
Who the fuck said he's the best?
He's one of the best. It's like Jason Kilmer. He's one of the best.
Who determines this shit? That's what I love about this shit. You know what? These fucking detailers out there, y'all all patting each other and fucking nut hugging. Fuck y'all. You're the best. Oh, you're the best, buddy. Because we had fucking beers and got drunk together. Fuck y'all. I want to know who determines y'all are the fucking best. You know who's the best in this motherfucking town? I am. 7 awards. Clients voted for this.
Yeah. That's
what they should be focused on.
Well, they focus on client, but like I say, I don't know over there if they, I don't know. That's what I
get the reviews, get the testimonials, get all that shit, and then you can all determine who the fucking best is, in my opinion. I don't like industry fucking butt pats and shit like that. Yeah. And maybe because so many people fucking hated me or were jealous or whatever. And it all goes back to them days of fucking 2017 and 2018 when I found out so much about all these motherfuckers. And they can keep fucking hating me. Y'all ain't got awards like I do.
Yeah, that's
And yeah, I'm gonna burn some bridges, but you know what? Them bridges weren't even there to begin with, because I started building them, and guess what? None of them motherfuckers would step on it. I built the bridge to try to be friends with people and, hey, let's do stuff together and all this stuff. And that's where my little hateful ass comes from, or why I'm the way I am. And that's why I kind of blew up whenever you're like, oh, they say he's the best. Who the fuck determined he's the best?
Well, like I say, he's one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when, I don't know, probably what, you know.
That's the problem with social media and its hype train.
Yeah, it's a
They're
lot
the
of hype.
best. I don't even care. And in a way, I don't want nobody going, oh, well, Tim is the best too. No. You don't need to say that. Let me fucking say it. Yeah. Let my award say I'm the best. I don't need people out here saying, "Oh, yeah, that guy's the best." I don't want that coming out of anybody else's, any other detailer's mouth.
I feel
Stay the fuck in your lane.
No, I feel like it's like, for example, in Alabama, they got him. You know, they got probably a couple of them. It's like here, you know, they got you. Probably in New Orleans, they got another guy that is good. You know, probably in Texas. They got another guy that is good. Things
you know
like
what my
that.
problem is? I guess I'm just tired of not getting the real support from fucking peers. Real support is whenever they come shake your hand and they come talk to you, and they come visit or something like that.
Well, probably those people, they don't even know you.
No, exactly. No. Let's talk about this town.
Oh no,
we're gonna go back to this town because we gonna talk about prestige motherfucking films.
Oh.
Them motherfuckers. Hey, Dave, how many times I go over there? Hey, guys, how y'all doing? You know, shit like that. Yeah. I forgot what I brought them. Brought them some cookies. You know, I'm just trying to be really, I'm not a bro or one of them motherfuckers. I don't like that shit. But I kind of show my care in other ways.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I go over there. I show interest, clown with them, talk to them. Maybe my approach is a little bit different than everybody else's, but I'm fucking pretty real. I mean, do you think I was genuine with him, trying to talk to him and everything like that?
Yeah, you send them business and
then I sent him almost $30,000 worth of business. Don't quote me on that fucking number, but I know I sent a ton of fucking business. One vehicle alone was over $5,000 worth of business for them. And they even told me, man, yeah, you've sent us probably a lot of people. Yeah. And you know, I find out about 3 weeks ago. Remember when we did the horse trailer?
Yeah.
Remember when we were doing a horse trailer? Remember one day? Let me see. One day we remember we didn't have no fucking cell service out there. That sucked.
Yeah.
I was so fucking tired of that shit. Because as many fucking messages that the Facebook page gets and all this other shit, it's just like, fuck me. And then at night I'm sitting here answering them. One I didn't get to till Saturday. It was a doctor here in town. He's got a red Tesla Model Y. Brand new. He couldn't get a hold of me, so he did call Prestige Films because he was shopping around. And little did he know that's who I would refer to, you know. And so I talked to him on Sunday after we were done with the job. And he's like, oh, yeah, I want to get a quote to fully wrap my Model Y. Oh, yeah, not a problem. I'm confident that these guys... And then I want to ceramic coat the film. Okay, yeah, not a problem. That would have been a fucking great job. Good partnership between two shops. You know? Something I thought was going on already. And little did I know, whoop, the okey doke, the rug gets slipped from under Tim, because then when I'm talking good about them motherfuckers... He goes, oh, well, they gave me this guy Josh's number, and they said he ceramic coated my car. Now, you know, they fucking, boy, they made me feel real good. Yeah, take your brochures and sit them on our thing in the lobby. Y'all can fucking shred that shit now. Throw it in the garbage, because they don't refer nobody to me. Not one motherfucker has come this whole year. Not one motherfucker's come from Prestige Films.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's not like I demand them.
Yeah.
I demand you to bring me 5 clients a month or something like that. No, just refer some people to me. Nah, they've been sending them to that cat Josh. Okay. Because when he told me that, he found that out, that put egg on my face now.
Yeah.
That put egg on my face, because I'm over here, and I told the guy, I was like, yeah, we don't have like we're not partners, but we have like a verbal type of deal where, you know, I send people to them, they send people to me, you know. No. That guy.
Yeah, I never said
that guy. He didn't directly snitch, but that was an indirect snitch to these motherfuckers, what they've been doing this whole time, which has been sending the business to somebody else that's buddies with them that's fucking white.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. So once again, those motherfuckers don't want to send people to the fucking dark faggot. Fuck y'all. I don't need y'all. No. Y'all are next on the hit list.
You're gonna hate it.
Because once again, not a motherfucking detailer's gonna ever get an award in this town ever again. I'm fucking determined. You'll never get an award. I'm gonna stay on top. You better blow my fucking shop up. That's the only way to stop me. And it'll only stop me for like a couple weeks until the insurance check come in. You just go put me on vacation and you go feed anger. You go feed some more fucking anger. Like I said, you just find out who the fucking racists are. I think they're racist now. Because you're going to smile in my face, and then when I turn around, you're like, fuck that dude. We ain't sending him shit. We're going to send it to our little white buddy down the road. And then whenever I try to like be, you know, Trace, you know, you want to get to know the people in your industry. You want to hang out with them. You want to invite them to the shop and everything like that. It's like pulling teeth to get a motherfucker to come visit me at the shop. But what do I do on my off time? I go see how they doing. Hey, man, y'all all right? You know, business doing good. And this is not just to be shitty to them. It's not to gather intel or anything. I'm just genuinely wondering how y'all doing. I'm genuinely come and visit you. I'm just mad. That shit pisses me off. Y'all some ungenuine motherfuckers. Ungenuine.
Yeah, I never see those guys in the shop.
They never come by, you know. And once again, like I said, nobody ever got sent to us from them.
You know, no. It's pretty crazy. If people could just see that collaboration is good for the community,
man,
competition.
When businesses work together, everybody eats well.
Everybody wins.
And then, but when you fucking shit on my fucking front porch like you just did, now I'm gonna make sure every bag is mine.
I got a question for you for your podcast that I've never done this, but I'm gonna do it.
What?
If somebody were to take the simplest action of coming up to you to apologize for being shitty to you and possibly explain why they did it, would you forgive them? I feel like you would, honestly.
If they truly was genuine about it and just sat down and said, "Hey Tim, man, I didn't realize that I was not doing what you expected," or you know, or just like you said, just apologize for us being shitty and not sending you business. Or just not understanding that you were trying to actually get us to all work together. Okay, cool, dude. We're good. We're good, man. What's up? You know? And maybe I'll send you business again.
Yeah, because I think that's a problem with the world as a whole. Maybe not the world, but definitely I've been around the U.S. And people, they just, when they're wrong, they can't turn around and say, you know what, I fucked up. I'm sorry. And I feel like if people started doing that business-wise, personal-wise...
Man, if they... Dude, and they don't watch this podcast is another reason I don't give a fuck either. Yeah. I'll bash the shit out of them here because they'll never watch this shit. But I want other people to know why I feel the way I feel. Yeah. You know? Because this shit happens. But if they realized, like, let's say a year from now, hey, Tim, man, what happened, man? You didn't send us no more business. Fuck you because of this. And I'd tell him straight up because I found out about y'all. I texted old boy as soon as I got off the phone with the dude. I was like, you got me with egg on my face right now because I told him that you guys send me ceramic coating jobs and I send y'all my paint protection film jobs. And he said somebody else's number was given to him. I was like, dude, you're just going to fix this one vehicle for me and y'all will never have to, I'll be out of y'all's fucking hair. If they would just, if they'd be like, oh, well, we didn't realize it, man. We should have. We fucked up. I'd be like, well, why is it so hard for you to not see it when it was happening?
Yeah. They could have a legit explanation. Miscommunications happen all the time, and I feel like
I don't think there's no miscommunication. No, David, as much as we were over there,
yeah, no.
There's no fucking way you could miscommunicate. He
don't even answer back.
Yeah.
Probably not, but I'm just saying because you're not an unreasonable person, and you know people they only see the podcast. They get to see you fired up and passionate, but they don't get to see the bullshit that goes or how you would react if people were to not be dicks.
Yeah.
You know. Coming from me, Tim's not a fucking asshole. He's not being an asshole.
There's a lot of people that know that I'm not an asshole, but boy, I tell you what, it just I hate to be the angry type of person, but I hate when people fucking they lie to me. It's very easy to just tell me, nah, Tim, we don't want to fucking send you no business because our best friend is this dude, and we want to send him the business because we feel he needs it. Even though his dad's a millionaire and he fucking runs the League of Exceptional Motoring and fucking has all the influence and he gets all the fucking exotic vehicles in town besides Byron. Okay. Yeah, keep giving him your business. That's fine. And then plays off of plays the fucking veteran symphony fucking violin and shit like that and all this other crap. And man... I was Navy. Don't patronize me. I fucking signed over the Bill of Rights on my own fucking accord and knew I was getting under the articles of the UCMJ for the time that I fucking served. I don't need a fucking thank you card every fucking year for the shit that I did. Do you need a thank you card, David, for being in the detailing industry every year and working hard to keep dirt off of people's cars? No. That's the one thing I never understand. People need these little sympathy cards because they had a hard time serving during wartime. You know what you went into, right, Trace?
Yeah.
You were Army, right?
Active duty.
Okay. And
4 years.
And you probably went overseas, right?
Yep.
And you were probably in some hostile environments, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You want a sympathy card every year for doing your job that you signed up for?
I don't want to fucking talk about it, actually.
Thank you. And a majority of fucking veterans don't want the spotlight turned on them for the shit that they fucking did. They just want to get over their PTSD and get treated right.
I'm an audio engineer. All I want to do is make media with people and have a good time.
Thank you.
This is something I did when I was 19 and 22. It's part of my life, but it is not my life.
Exactly. That's another thing that gets on my nerves. This episode should be My Nerves Are Bad.
You're hyping talking.
My nerves are bad. We start off with David talking about going to Alabama, and we're going to finish it eventually, but I'm going to interject because there's some fucking things I need to add in here. This is a free form floating podcast episode called Tim's Nerves Are Bad.
I can't wait to see the cover for this one.
Go on.
Yes!
There it is. There it was. No, I mean, get some fucking grievances, but boy, we got some good shit coming down the pipeline, though.
Yeah, no.
Because the same week that bullshit happened, some other bullshit happened. I don't call it bullshit, but it's some good stuff. Trace is beneficial for you, too, because you're a part of this family as well.
What's happening? Give me the good news, boss. Fuck.
No. My dad always said loose lips sink ships. So, nope. These lips only babble inside the shop area. I mean, there's too much recording going on in here. So I don't need that getting out into the universe that I'm talking about, because in the universe is gonna be like, oh, guess what we gonna do? We gonna shoot this shit down.
Okay, then let's not. Let's just let it
Yeah, I know. It's going to happen. I believe it is. There's no doubt about it. It's just I might be too demanding.
Yeah, that's I feel that's gonna be a kind of problem over there.
David, you think that's gonna be a problem?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's gonna be a problem?
I don't know.
You think I'm unreasonable, huh?
No, it depends on
David thinks I'm unreasonable. See, David thinks Tim's an asshole.
I don't have an opinion. I don't know what's happening. I'm just going to see it. I'll be like, oh, here we are.
David, did you go to Walmart and see if they had any more Mountain Dew Voodoos?
No.
Oh, damn, man.
I got some Code Red the other day.
Some what?
Code Red.
I can't fuck with that. That shit gave me a kidney stone. It had my side all hurting and everything. I tell you, I could take a sip of it and my side would start hurting 10 minutes later. No, dead serious. Code Red does that.
I had a point where I was drinking a lot of Coca-Cola and I had to have one, a 7mm one, removed.
Oh, fuck that life.
Yeah, no, never again. I drink my water. Thank you.
Yeah, you can have that fucking water shit. I ain't doing that. No, so why you think I'm an asshole, David?
I think it depends, where you're staying and what you're doing.
What you mean depends on where I stand?
Yeah, it depends. Not always you're asshole, It depends what happened, what has come to you, and you the response.
Okay, you come at me crazy. You gonna get crazy.
Yeah, you're gonna get crazy. Yeah. It's gonna get crazy.
No, they're not gonna come at me crazy. I mean, they're not gonna do that.
No. Like I said, I don't know the. Well, I can't talk about it, so I think it depends expectations. The only thing I don't want to say I worry about it is this town. I feel like it's hard. It's hard in this town. That's the only thing I kind of.
But see, it's hard in this town when you're doing it alone. Yeah. Which is why I always try to partner with other people in the industry here. Let's work together. Let's do this. And I say they smile and grimace in your face and they're like, yeah, dude, yeah, bro. They tell you all this shit, and then you know what they do? As soon as you turn around, throwing all them knives. Ooh. You get home and fucking Dragster looks at me and goes, roar, 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 roar. I look in the mirror and I got a knife in my back. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Where'd that come from? You know? A team could make something happen. Yeah. In this area. That's what I wanted. I mean, I want to do Ceramic Pro Lafayette. I have this area is mine. Yeah. But nobody wants to be a team. Everybody wants their own little, I'm going to get this bag myself. Bitch, you going to shut down in 3 months. How about that? Because you can't have that California or that New York attitude here. Yeah. It don't work here. Especially if you're not part of the wealthy society or in the little clique like old boy is. Old boy is in the clique. So, that they keep sending business to. He's in the center of it all. So they're gonna all be a what do you call that? Buddy, and he'll always have clients. I commend him for it. I'm glad you got that whole market locked down and you can get all those cars. More power to you, dude. I'm glad. I mean, get it, but don't. I have to say, the anger doesn't come from jealousy. It doesn't come from being mad that they're in business. It doesn't. It comes from when you lie to me. Yeah. When you lie to me or when you're not genuine. When I find out your true colors or when I find that knife in my back, that ignites my anger greatly. And I hate to say that anger actually will drive my motivation. It will feed the motivation and determination to do more and better than my passion can. So, question, what do you think in this industry is so hard to work together? Because you have people from all different types of backgrounds that don't know how to work with somebody else. They don't want to. They want to, because they get this false sense of watching somebody across the country with a multi-million-dollar shop and they don't know anything about how that person got successful. And they want it. And they think they can get it by destroying everybody else in town. And that's one thing I see in Alabama.
is the 3 or 4 detailers. 1 or 2 they're mobile, and the other 2 they got 2 shops, and they'll work together pretty much. You know, when they can handle more, they just send the other guy, and they know they're good.
And guess what? Everybody goes home and they're fed, and they're happy.
And that's when I was with Robert, I was like, man, it's so like good. Like the Shine Shack can call you and say, hey, can you help me with these 2 cars? Or hey, I have these 4 cars for you. And Chase even say, oh, hey, I can handle this much. You can have all this. You know, and they communicate together and send, you know, work each other. Even the Chase have PPF, you know, Wyndham team, but they, you know, they rap too. But they send to another guy because they can handle everything.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't know. I feel like David, it's amazing.
You know what? So we're kind of doing it ourselves as minorities.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the mixed faggot in town. You're the confused Cuban, I guess, because they probably don't know what nationality you are.
No, they don't know.
So, but none of them ever wanted to work with you either. So I kind of feel that they work together. They won't work with us.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
The white boys are going to all work together. And they're not going to work with anybody else.
And look, this is funny. Like the Alabama is the Chase and the other guy, they're Americans. And well, the other 2, they're from Hispanic. They're Salvador.
Yeah.
But they work just fine. They, you know, and they're laughing and they're all the time, you know, talking but they keep going, you know. It's nothing. Well, so why so hard? And I don't know. Coming from Cuba, and Cuba is hard to people work together too. But I feel like we sometimes work together because we don't have nothing, so we gotta unite no matter what. Because if not, we're gonna fail.
Well, yeah. United we stand is how that used to be an old saying before, like the country was divided and everything like that. There was a organization that kind of saw where the country was going politically, and it was a coalition called United We Stand, and of course Divided We Fall. But I couldn't remember. They had other programs going on. They were part of some. I can't even remember. I think they were Republicans that were doing it. United We Stand, but. I used to always love it, and it's true. The success of a team goes a lot farther than each individual struggling in the mud alone. I promise you, and that's what I saw that. I tried doing that with fucking Byron in town, but he's a snake. He's looking for any opportunity to fucking to put you out of business. Yeah, which is why he would make people sign all these non-competes and all this other shit like that. And I don't fucking do that with you, David. Fuck. I mean, you've got your own bit. I asked your wife last week. I was like, well, how do you feel with the way that me and you work? You come and you work in the shop with me, and then you go fucking mobile detail whenever you want to, and I don't want any of that money. That's your shit. I'm trying to help you. I mean, you're helping me. I've got a bad shoulder. You helped me out a lot while I was waiting to get my new edibles and all this shit like that. I mean, that's how it works. I mean, because we're not all fucking perfect. I'm not impossible to work with. I mean, I'm not an asshole, but fire up my fucking anger and it's uncontrollable.
And that's another thing. That's what I feel. People don't know how to, how can I say, how to talk.
They don't know how to communicate.
They
don't know how to communicate.
To some point.
But look, and it even boils down to this fucking podcast. People don't even understand why I have this podcast. Did you watch an episode? No. You don't even want to watch how the podcast goes. You'll see some really good communication going on. It's a discussion. You don't want to discuss? Oh, I'm sorry. You want to watch fucking TikTok with a 15-minute video. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. That's why people have lost the ability to fucking communicate.
Yeah, that's
because
another thing.
They need instant gratification in less than 10 seconds.
And they want it now, and they don't have patience anymore.
Yeah.
Even me, sometimes I kind of struggle on that. I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta, but I feel like you gotta be patient. It's like, okay, I don't believe in God or whatever, but I feel like you gotta have that faith or that patience on things, and you gotta love.
Nothing happens overnight.
Yeah,
nothing happens overnight. When you plant a seed, how long does it take before you see the sprout?
Yeah,
things take time.
But like I say, I feel like the new generation, they just want everything now.
No, I don't even think it's new generation. It's just uneducated people.
Yeah,
that have never experienced life. And I think these motherfuckers around here that don't want to work with us have never experienced life. They don't know diversity, and they don't know how to work with people that are different than them. I watch their social medias. I watch all of their social medias, and what it is, it's this box of people that all think the same fucking thing, and it's an echo chamber. That's all it is. They don't want anything different than themselves. That's why I know these motherfuckers that I've all approached and said, hey, let's, and that's even, I won't even ask them motherfuckers to be on a podcast. I did ask Bradley just to have a filler episode, just to be in here and just talk to him about his journey, early detailing, because he's in the early stages of detailing. He's kind of almost on the same path that you are, but he didn't have his own business.
Oh, okay.
He was new to detailing with Tyler and everything like that. And I did ask him, but he don't want to be on a podcast either, because guess what? He would have asked me after that week passed when I found somebody. I said, never mind, man, you're good. He would have came back. Them guys, I can tell they're not interested. I can tell they're fucking racist or whatever. I can tell because they never follow through. They never follow through. They never come back and say, hey, Tim, I remember when you asked me this. How can we do it now?
Yeah, they never. Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care.
It's no care.
But I know why the care is there is because they got their little buddy system going on already, and they're already part of a clique. So fuck you. I don't need you. And you'll never get an award in this town. You will never get an award. I will stay number one.
Yeah, just people don't care.
And you know why I'm going to get them awards? Because y'all motherfuckers fed the angry beast.
Well, now it's going to be 2.
Yeah. Yep. 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 Exactly. A slow team. And just wait until 2021. Oh, nobody knows what's about to happen in 2021.
2021 is going to get crazy.
Nobody knows.
Trace is waiting for what the fuck is going to happen.
Anxiety, but you see, it's good. That's all I need to know. It ain't bad. It's good. All right. If you don't tell me it's not bad.
No, it's not bad. Not bad.
Nope. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Just got shit going on that nobody needs to know about that I'm working on. So they sure the fuck will, because them trumpets are going to be loud.
Yeah, this is going to be loud.
I can make a group of them. I can pitch one up, one down, make a chorusing effect, and it can be some beautiful sounding trumpets.
I don't care if it sounds horrible. I'm going to make sure it's fucking loud.
The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse loud?
Fucking right. Put a black cloud over this whole motherfucking city. Nah, it ain't gonna be like that. I'm eventually just not gonna be worried about anybody else anymore. I ain't gonna have time to worry about anybody else, be honest with you. The way that it's gonna work out. I will heavily be relying on David in the future. Because I will probably have to step down from what I do and do more important stuff.
The president. It's gonna be the president.
I don't fucking know. I really don't. I fear I'll step into something that I'll fucking hate, but then at the same time, it might be necessary. I don't know. Especially in this area, seeing that I feel that this area needs more work done by good people that actually care about what they're doing and want to stand by their quality and not just by impressing people. I don't do the work that I do to impress people. I do it to keep my clients happy, and they've stood by me and they've got me to the point that I'm at, which is why I have the awards. They have given me the awards. Which is why I can legitimately say I am the best, because the people that spend the money said that I am the best. So obviously I am. I don't need to have a fucking detailer showdown with some other fucking wigwams in this area that just want to fucking do this. Nah, fuck you. I don't need to do that. Take your primitive ass and go somewhere else. I'm sitting in the corner with a crown on. Leave me the fuck alone. Bring me a banana. No, I don't need you to bring me a banana. I get that shit myself because I'll strut with that crown on. I talk a lot of shit. I mean, but still, I mean, I don't even need to be angry about it. I really don't. But it's just the lying. Just lie in my face, and that's what ignites that anger. It is. It is. It takes effort to do that too. It takes so much effort to lie and be shitty to a person.
You can either take your effort and do something positive and get the work done, or you can spend
it's
it and being shitty.
It's so easy just to tell me no, Tim. I don't want to work with you. I don't want to send people to you because I'm sending them to somebody else. Boom, I can adjust course and I can take you out of my brochure. I put these fucking people in my brochure. Free advertising. Yeah. Over 3,000 people alone look at the brochure per month. Yeah. I know those stats. I look, and you know I can get crazy about stats. I look at the stats of the people that look at the brochure. So you get exposure to 3,000 people that probably didn't even know who the fuck you were. You're in my brochure. See, but once again, they don't think about the long term. I got people that had been following me since 2013 that are finally now just coming to me. It takes them years to decide. It might take them years to save their money to get it done. Those type of people, those motherfuckers will stay by you through and through because they watched you grow and they watched you get better. So they will trust if I say, go to these guys, they will happily go to those guys. But they don't understand that because guess what they're worried about? They're worried about who fucking went and drank beer with them last weekend or who fucking patted their fucking nuts and said that they're the best and all this other bullshit.
And the sad part is they're probably not even getting that much money from them.
No, they don't. It's so sad how people like bullshit in their lives. When I give you results, I gave them guys business. And those clients are probably going to want to use them again, sadly. But that's okay. Things will change. Things will change. I took them out the brochure. Fuck you. You're out the brochure. I almost wanted to go back to the video wherever I promoted them and take them out of the video and just fucking cut it out. Because that was in Janice's video where she got the windows tinted over there. I almost want to just fucking rip that out of her episode. But I mean, she's a client, you know. It's kind of like saying, you know, going back through your old Facebook feed, you know, when you have exes and you start deleting them. No, that's kind of not right because that was that moment you captured that you were happy about. So I'm not going to go back and rip them out of the thing. But I will take you out of the brochure because I'm not going to promote you anymore.
Yeah, for what reason?
Hey, Tim, it says PPF and tint and vinyl wrap on your thing at your shop. I don't do that shit no more. Oh, what happened? I can't afford to do it. That's what I'm going to say. I can't afford to do it. Hey, can you recommend anybody in town? Nope. I don't trust PG Nola.
Yeah, PG Nola.
Oh, speaking of which, I got to send him. He's going to start designing the artwork.
Oh, nice.
SBA, you better come through because we're going to rip that fucking wrap off of the Porsche once it gets caught up and paid. And PG Nola's going to do it. Shout out PG Nola. That's who I should have just trusted to send business to in the long run. I mean, he's just an old cat.
Nah, but he's good.
The best. He's the best. That's Luke. Alex Luke goes to him all the time. I haven't been to his shop, but boy, I've seen the shit in person that he's done. Holy fuck. And this is back in the Opticoat days when I'd go out there and work with Alex. Now, that is a person that I wish I could work with. Alex Luke. I think that's the only person in this state besides the people at H2O that I visit that genuinely are welcome my presence with open arms, don't feel threatened by me, and accept me for the person I am. Alex Luke. So shout out to Luke's Exotex out there in Destrehan, #1 Opticoat installer in the South. I mean, there's not very many Opticoat installers out there, but I give him props being #1. Just because of the awards that he's received from car shows. The cars that he detailed got first place for looks, appearance. And it's because of Alex Luke and some of the work that PG Nola did to the vehicles and stuff like that. So, hey, He's a number one in my book because of that.
Yeah.
Not just because he's a friend. Back to Alabama. Tell me what else was going on out there.
No,
go back to Jason Kilmer. Hey, and no offense to this dude, you know, I have no anger towards that dude. He knows what he's doing. Yeah. I just had to fuck with you, David, about, you know, who puts this number one on these people. Mind you, I do know he's really good at wet sanding. I can't afford to go to his classes, but I do know the dude is good.
Yeah, he's good, and actually he was talking about that. He's kind of he don't say it's tired, you know, like, oh, I'm the best or whatever. He just says he just want to teach, you know, people and.
But you know, and I bet you he's probably gotten better by teaching people, because you learn more about what you're doing when you have to explain it and show somebody else.
Yeah, he said that in the beginning he was kind of struggling with that, and then he get better because he was, like, you know, explaining how to do it. And then
was that you? Who asked me, why don't I teach somebody? I don't want to fucking teach nobody shit.
I know Simon asked me the same thing.
Well, it's because a lot of detailers.
I think that was your wife that said that. She goes, why don't you teach? I don't want to fucking teach nobody shit. I don't want to be responsible for you fucking up.
Well, that's why I always.
And I'm not a teacher either. I can't teach people. I don't have patience for it.
Yeah. So yeah.
David just agrees with that. Damn. Even though he learned things from me, but he's like, oh no, fucking Tim's not a teacher.
But it's funny because I feel like you teach me in some ways, and that's okay. I feel like the people don't know how to adapt to whatever is going on.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like, for example, I feel like you've been teaching me without you, like, hey, this, like, you know, the normal teacher do. So with you probably in the shop, the experience that I've been getting it's been more like live and learn.
OJT, baby.
What is that?
On the job training.
Yeah, you know, but it's not like this and that, and I don't know how to say it. It's like I say, a lot of people you gotta explain, and then no, I feel like the best is like going through. It's the same thing with Alaska. They don't teach you this. No. They send you out there, and they just give you idea of what is going on, and you got to figure it out.
You have a broad scope, and you need to critically think to continue going.
Yeah. And then when you figure it out, you're like, oh, and then but you start questioning yourself a little things, and then you get better and better and better and better and better and better.
Well, tell me this then, all the time that you've spent with me, have I lied to you?
No.
Have I told you something that's not true?
About, like, detailing and
about what we're doing?
Oh, no.
I mean, have I tried to pull the wool over your eyes, or you know? No, seriously, because I'm pretty sure I don't probably realize how much stuff I fill your head with, because you question a lot.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. That means you're trying to learn. And I know I tell you a lot, and then I tell you, go do research.
Yeah.
And what do? I'm so proud of you. You fucking go do research. You go dig into it. The most important thing I tell people is the fucking SDS. I told you about that. You fucking run wild with it.
Yeah.
And what have you learned?
Oh, yeah, I learned a lot. It's a lot to know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can now probably spot when a con artist is about to come and tell you some bullshit.
Yeah.
About some miracle fucking product.
No, once again, I feel like it's no medical product. It's just you got to understand how it works and how to work with it.
Yeah.
And, you know, but you got to, it's a lot of chemistry on this. But how can I say? Back to adapt and things. That's what I feel people don't know how to do it. You know, like with you, and when you talk to them and things like that, they don't know, or they don't know how to adapt to your piece. And that's what I've been learning.
My what?
Yeah, like the piece you going. How can I say, like, for example, you're right here. Yeah, the
like
piece.
Green peas?
No, like the running.
Oh, pace?
You know, like, for example, you're right here, and the people right here.
You know I'm dragging that out, right? Because I wanna make fun by saying peas and snap peas and green beans and you know I'm stupid. So,
but like I say, some people I feel like they you're right here. They try and they don't go, and I feel like that's what I've been doing. See, because actually, when I came back from the boat, I was so focused, and I can work in different environments and different ways that I wasn't used to do it before. Mm-hmm. So since I did that, and that's what I feel, people don't know how to work, like how to adapt to the other people and work together around or do things. And that's what happened. I feel like, you know, like when you want to make a team. Yeah. Or 3 or 4 people.
You have to have an open mind when you work with other people, though.
Yeah. Like the same with, I did 5 cars with Robert. Okay. The first one.
Who's Robert?
Robert is
yeah, you gotta tell these people. They don't know who the fuck Robert is.
Oh yeah, Robert is my
They just don't know that fucking Robert is just David's fucking side piece boyfriend in Alabama.
No, he's pretty good, and he's faster than me. But this is funny. The first car that we did, I was kind of.
You want to tell people his business? What's the name of his business?
Robert Auto Detailing.
Robert's, or is it Roberto's?
I think it's Robert. I think it's Roberto or Robert Auto Detailing. No, I think Roberto.
What part of Alabama?
Birmingham. How you say it?
Birmingham?
Birmingham, yeah. Gotcha. But how can I say, the first car that we did, I was kind of confused because I do it my way. Mm-hmm. And the first one, I was with him just talking and go around, okay, we do this, and then what we're going to do. He said, this is going to be only like a wash back, wipe it down, rinse tires, and put spray wax on it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay. So the first one was kind of, me
trying to figure out how he
operates. Man, the second one, the third one, by noon we did almost 4 cars.
Ooh, fuck that.
And but we did it like this. It was in the same place, so we just got another one. 2 or 3 of them was coated, so it was easy to clean. It was a piece. But it's funny, the 5 car, we did it like in probably 30 minutes, like this. It was like the routine.
Good Lord, already. To be young. Woo! You can't get me to move that fast around a car right now.
He's 24, so.
Oh, he's a baby then.
Yeah, he's 24, I'm 27, so.
Oh my God, these fucking babies.
But we just killing it, and then he was like, man. I was like, what? We did all this car like fast.
Man, if I would have been 24, I would have been in heaven then. But no, not this 42-year-old motherfucker. Not this bum ass fucking shoulder that makes me have an attitude adjustment every once in a while. It fucking says, no, Tim, stand there. Just sit there. It's like, okay, motherfucker. Nah, just kidding. Nah, I keep rolling no matter what.
And look, this is another thing. He got it's his helper that pretty much, his guy teach him a long time ago. But he doesn't know how to speak English. So, but the guy...
They gotta teach him English, though.
Yeah. Remember I think he's going through now all that.
Roberto, teach this motherfucker English, damn it. You got 10 apps.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But he's been doing it. He's so good that he's, even correcting all this. He's been doing it for 17 years. And he know all this from, I think he's from Salvador too. Plus when he get here, he learned more, all that. Well, and
teach him a little English, damn.
But right now, that guy, he's faster than him. Like, and that's why he told me, man, no, if you think I'm fast, this guy's faster. And I feel like, for efficiency, like maintenance things, you got to be fast. And you got to have a nice setup in your band. Or all this is mobile, so.
Yeah, I couldn't do mobile. I never did mobile. And every time I do something somewhere else, I always forget something. Hell, look, them 2 big projects we had. Always forget something at the shop. I am so sedentary and so routine, I could not be mobile. I need my shit where it is in the shop, and it doesn't need to go anywhere else, or I'm not going to work efficiently.
Well, this is my view. The problem is at the shop, you already got yours set up. If you see everything is around you, right there.
Yeah. So, snatch. So, put it back. Snatch, put back. Oh, I like that. Snatch, put back. Snatch, put back. Yep.
So it's the same thing, but with the band, if you know everything where it's at, it's kind of the same thing.
No.
Just you gotta know where everything gotta go back. Because that's the first one. I was like, oh, okay. So the vacuum go here, this go here. You gotta take this. Okay. So it was like, man, easy peasy.
But you like that. I don't like my environment changing all the time. Nope, don't like it.
Well, let me tell you, it's fun.
Nope. You can have that, Dave.
I don't know. I like mobile.
I know you do. Even your wife said that. David loves mobile. I'm like, God damn. I could be able to get him to stay in the shop. This motherfucker won't be on the road all the time. Shit.
You know, but you get tired. Though I want to say no because you got to drive to another appointment, and then you got to go to another appointment. And
what's going to happen if you have to run a shop, David? You know that's probably about to come down the pipeline.
Yeah, no. Well,
you ain't gonna be able to do mobile. You're going to have to be sedentary and stationary, too.
I need a van. I get out of here.
Look, he going to be moonlighting at night. He going to go start up that old truck at night, trying to go wash people's cars in the middle of the night. They're going to hear, my neighbor's out there washing their car. No, they hired somebody. Some people working at night, fucking mobile detailing. David's going to call it, he's going to rename his business Moonlighting Detailing. Moonlight Detailing.
No, but I feel like at shop, you got to... Because I feel like in the shop, if you kind of like go down, then you lost that. How can I say it? That mojo, that voodoo. You lost that. So you gotta kind of in the shop. You gotta like keep motivate yourself to like going. Because
what do you mean?
I don't know. Because mobile, you got a lot of distractions and things, and when you're in the shop, you're like right there. And for me, I don't know, you gotta like keep motivating you or do something. I don't know how to say it.
Well, no, I know what you're thinking of, and I know exactly what you're trying to say. But
the difference,
no, there's nothing wrong with it. You like mobile because you want everything dynamic. You want it constantly moving. In the shop, you feel stationary. You get a little too comfortable.
Yeah.
You have a nice, comfortable seat. We're watching podcasts or listening to Howard in there. Sorry. Yeah, I don't listen to music in the shop. Poor David can't listen to music either because I monopolize.
But I'm okay with that.
I monopolize and watch all my favorite things in there. But nonetheless, you're in the shop, and it's kind of like everything is the same. Your scenery is the same.
Yeah, I feel like that is that.
For you, it's just not as exciting probably because it's not constantly different. For me though, every car that's in there keeps it constantly different. Yeah. And there's a set goal to meet, to reach. So when I see that vehicle, it comes in and it's at a 0%. Every time I do something, the percentage goes up. Even if it's day 2 and I'm only at 30%, I'm like, oh my God, I only got 2 days left on it and it has to be at 100%.
Yeah.
So I control the pace at which I get this thing done.
Yeah.
Some days might be a little bit slower. Some days might be a little bit faster. Yes, there'll be distractions because yes, I might stop for 15 minutes because I let this calm down and I watch something on TV. But each vehicle for me, so this is what makes it different for me in the shop, is each vehicle presents itself a new environment, new issues, and nothing is the same. Yeah, even though clear coat is the same on all vehicles, and the process is the same, but it's going to be a new situation. It's going to be the same outcome, but new situation. The percentage is going to be a little bit different every day, but that's how I operate.
Yeah.
Which is why I can't operate in your world. Because when there's too much distraction and everything has changed, I'm disorganized and I'm out of place.
Yeah.
And I don't fit and I don't know what to do. And it's like, where do I park? And then, oh my God,
there's a lot of things to think.
Or I didn't park close enough. Or, oh my God, now the fucking people need to leave and I'm parked there and I need to move. I don't like being distracted too much.
Yeah, it's like when we park and we leave 2 spots and then somebody else park and we're like, oh my God, now we gotta, pretty much with the phone kind of go this way because now we're gonna put soap all the way.
Yep. And I don't like that. I like to have full control of my environment, which means in the shop. So, which is good that you like that because that's why I guess we work so well because
I can adapt. I know how to go. That's happened the same me in the boat. I was doing one job that I was good at it, and then they shame me, and I can't adapt to that and get good at it. So I can't adapt. But I feel like that's the people can't do it. Like they can't do that. They like, oh no, I can't do this.
They don't want to. That's not that they can't. They don't want to. Yeah. There's going to be a difference between the cognitive inability, the inability to cognitively do the same thing or understand what the other person's doing, and then there's also just the willful ignorance of, I'm not doing it. I don't care what you tell me, and I don't care if it's better. I don't care if it's worse. I'm just not doing it because I don't want to listen to you.
Yeah.
And that is what's the majority of the problem with people. It's not that they don't know, because I mean, I don't know shit about Trace's audio stuff, but if I wanted to sit there for a week and pick his brain and learn about it, I could, and then and remove him from this element completely. But I don't want to do that. I want him to be a part of the team. I want him to give his knowledge, his expertise, keep him at practice as well, and do this. That's what I want to do with everybody, and I think they just don't even understand that. But they let their little horse blinders. Oh, we don't like black people. Oh, we don't like faggots. Oh, well, no, we're not doing this. Oh, nope. I like white people. I want to talk to that white person right there. Yep. Oh, only these white people. Okay. Oh, they only like dirt bikes. Oh, they only like going to my dad's car shows. You know, shit like that. And that's the problem. But fuck them. I'm done. I'm seriously done with them now.
The only thing I don't understand why here. Well, I feel like no everywhere, but I don't know why they hate so much. You know, like gays and things, because
I don't either.
When I was in Cuba, I was doing theater, and the teacher, he's one of the best teachers, I can say, in Cuba. He teach a lot of, you know, good actors and things, and he's gay, and nothing wrong.
To be honest with you, if it weren't for the people that hate gay people, we wouldn't make a deal about being gay at all. It's the fact that you have people that hate that, that you have to stand up for it. That is the only reason why. I wouldn't give a fuck. I would never say anything about it if it weren't for people just hating the fact that I am and don't want to work with me because of that fact.
And the other...
Do I hit on you at the shop? Nope.
No.
Do you feel uncomfortable around me at any time?
No.
Nope.
No, actually, all the gays people that I know, they're successful. And they're, I don't know, they can do a lot of things. And I'm like, why there's so much hate? But it's not only with gays, it's only with black, even Chinese. I'm like, why? Why so much? We all the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. We all have the same goal. We just want to be successful. We want to be stable. We all want to feed and support our families. That's pretty much it. That's all we want to do. I don't care what you do behind closed doors. That's your fucking business.
Yeah, and that's another thing people don't understand. If you want to do whatever you want, it's your life.
Yeah, do it. I have nothing against it. Man, it's like I even think about just my own little gay community. You know, you sit there and you try to talk to these guys and then you get mad. You tell them, no, I'm not hooking up with anybody. And they're like, well, what's wrong with you? Why do you fucking care? What's wrong with you for wanting to fucking do what you do? I don't fucking care. Live your life. And then they think because you don't do it, that you hate them for them doing it. Yeah. No, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
You want to fuck a different person every night? Go for it. That's not my cup of tea. I don't fucking like tea. Well, I need to get some more from the Herbalife teas from Liz, though. I actually should have told you to have her.
I think she gotta buy the cups for the aloe and something else and the flavor, I think. She gotta buy those, I think.
But could she prepare some for me to put at the shop? Because I don't think I'm gonna get any Mountain Dew anytime soon.
Yeah, that's what she gotta buy those little things so she can put it. So
how long is she gonna do that?
I don't know. Gotta ask her later.
Send her a text and ask her how soon she could get me like some, because I do want some, but I mean, because I don't have anything to drink at the shop. Trace, I got like 3 Mountain Dews. I'm hanging on by a thread. I'm like, fucking lips are all cracked and fucking tongue is turning to stone and shit because I don't have any Mountain Dew. Maybe that's why I'm so angry today too, is because I'm running out of Mountain Dew. Now I'm angry because I've been building up. I've been wanting to do an episode where I just lash out at everybody. Fuck them.
Oh man, yeah, it's been 3 days without, with the AC blowing, but without cold air, and it's because, oh my God, the first time I think I broke the cable and the unit on the back, and now I broke it again with the weed eater.
Damn it, David!
I'm like, God,
it's your fault now.
Man, but it's because the installation sucks. It's the cable. They look like a piece-shaped cables, and they're supposed to put the things and round it with some things.
No, it's actually supposed to be in a conduit. You're supposed to put the cable in a conduit. The conduit protects it from being exposed to the elements.
Got those two things, but they're like out. And no, why you don't put it in and put something so those cables, when the fucking weed eater are gonna...
Damn, David killed his own AC.
Man, that's crazy. God damn it. Well, now we got AC.
Oh, you got the AC now?
Yeah, because I tell the owner of the house, I say, hey, we don't got AC. And then he sent somebody today.
I wouldn't have been able to do it as many days as y'all did it without AC. Oh, this is fucking crazy.
You know, the air is still kicking.
Yeah, but you didn't have no cold air.
Yeah.
You circulate and sweat.
No, we didn't sweat much.
Fucking circulate and sweat in that house.
Because it wasn't that hot in these days, so that was good.
Did y'all used to work in a sweatshop? Is that why y'all used to that?
The what?
Yeah, used to work in a sweatshop?
Sweatshop.
I'm playing off of the fact that you're a minority.
No, but remember, in Cuba, I never have, in 20 years, I never have AC.
Did y'all have sweatshops in Cuba?
Sweat?
Like when all the little Chinese people are working in one little room, 50 to a table, making Nike shoes?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but like I say, yeah, in Cuba, it's no AC. And, well, some people have it, but some people don't. We just open the windows and put the fans to work.
I don't know how, because y'all are closer to the equator than we are. Holy shit, it's hot down there.
It's hot.
Fuck that shit.
I remember every time I get out of the shower, you're sweating already.
Damn.
You're like, God damn.
Nope, the only place I want to sweat is in the shower. Fuck that. So Jason Kilmer, we'll go back to him. We keep sidetracking. We'll get back to you, buddy, soon. No,
Jason is cool, and
was he like those typical people trying to sell you a bunch of stuff? Like,
no,
you need to buy this, and this.
No. He actually
like our favorite Yivin friend with OptiCoat. Yes, in the training class, you use all Optimum products, and you use this big red sponge. Fuck you and that sponge. Who the fuck uses a sponge on their damn vehicle? Coated or not, I don't give a shit. No.
Yeah,
not using a damn sponge.
Dirt.
Yeah.
But like I said, no, he was cool. Actually, he was saying, no, you can use whatever pro you want. Mm-hmm. Actually, he give all to everybody like a pack of all the blocks, so you can practice sanding and all that. But actually, he was, like I said, he was tired, or a lot of the industry is so much bullshit. It's so many people out there hyping and rip off things.
Yeah, the con artists and snake oil salesmen.
Yeah,
and stuff
and
like
so he was like, just stay, what you can do, and learn, and just do the best, But forget about the industry, because he said you're gonna get mad and you don't wanna do anything. He said just learn and do it.
That's why I tell you. All these chemical companies and stuff like that.
Yeah. He say all chemistry is
you might you might think I'm stubborn because I'm set with what I have, but that system works. And maybe every 3 years I'll think about, let me see what this product will do. Let me see what else, because forever everything's just the same. They tweak it a little bit. Bit. This one tweaked this a little bit, so it's not that much better. So why am I gonna buy your shit when it's doing the same thing as this, but it's a different color, and maybe it saves me 5 minutes? Nah, it's okay. Throw your shit away. Same thing with ceramic coatings. Until something gets infused with titanium dioxide and makes it better, will I go to it, which Ceramic Pro is already doing.
Yeah.
So nobody else is using titanium dioxide besides Ceramic Pro, except for some of the companies now. They're starting to come on board with it. I'm not going to use your coating because you now have titanium dioxide.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm going to stick with Ceramic Pro because it fucking works.
Yeah, it works.
We got our graphene stuff. What you think about graphene? Did you go research that? Remember what I told you about graphene?
It's a lot in English that probably I can't say. It's a lot of words and things to explain. But
you learned something about it?
Yeah, he was talking about it. He said it's nothing.
It's nothing new.
Yeah, it's nothing new, and he says it's no.
It doesn't change the way. It doesn't change the ceramic coating.
Yeah, he says it's.
I'll tell you now, David. What did I tell you? What is graphene gonna do? It makes it easy for the installer.
Yeah.
The installer gets to install a coating faster and easier, and you can go install it outside.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Why the fuck do you want to fuck with that as a professional installer? Because they make graphene for consumers.
Yeah.
So they can install their own ceramic coating. It still ain't gonna last past 2 years.
Yeah, no, that's another thing I discussed with him, and yeah, he said no, all this, whatever they say, he says no matter what, you gotta top the coating. If you don't maintain the coating, if you don't do, actually, he says if you want to put a coating on it, he says it's fine, but he says he don't like to coat things. But he says it's nothing wrong with it. But he say in my he say I don't like coatings. He said I don't like coating. He like I say he like teaching. And he say that even with sending he's if he can do with something but somebody else he go and do it, but he said this yeah, it's too much.
Well, it's because you got all the coating company manufacturers fighting against each other because they want the market. They want the market for themselves.
Money.
Yeah.
All money.
Oh, Trace ain't gonna be able to get that audio. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with healthy competition, but when it turns into what I firsthand witnessed in 2017 and 18, that's not healthy for the industry altogether when they're all against each other.
It's a lot of competition out there.
Well, it's not even healthy competition. It's just a lot of bashing. And I mean, I was guilty of it a little bit as well, but then I just backed off from all the shit. And because all it did was it incited some anger, and that's the worst thing that you can draw out of me is anger. It's probably my worst flaw ever. It's very easy to ignite that anger, but it's pretty much because people do shitty things, and they get away with it, and that's what excites that. Well, we'll hear them claws in that mic. Tear Bear. Yeah, she wants to get up here, but she's the only one loose down there now, because Katya was out there eating turds. I go out there and she was gobbling up a turd. I was like, no, now you gotta go to the vet, because I don't know how many turds you done ate. Fuck. Shit.
Crazy Katya.
So he likes teaching wet sanding. And
yeah.
How many people y'all had there?
Not many. We got 1, 2.
It was a small class though, huh? You said it was about 7 people, huh?
Yeah, around that, I think. Yeah.
They had some egos in that class.
No, actually everybody was good. And a lot of them was learning. Actually, was like 3 body shop guys. They learn more about wet sanding, and a couple of them they don't know how to use the rotary. Me, I want to just kind of learn, like get more, see somebody with a rotary. They got experience with rotary. What else?
Would you learn? Did you learn anything about the rotary though?
Yeah. You want to know how to learn with the rotary?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the rotary, like it move in one direction.
Because I ain't fucking touching no rotary.
I wanted you to touch the roof's rotary.
Nope. I ain't fucking with no rotary. I got what I need. I know what to do with what I got.
No, for real. I wanted you to use it once and see how you like it. I don't know. The vibration is no vibration at all. Like when I touch the roof DA, oh my god, that's on power. But yeah, so yeah, he kind of teach all over there, because he's like he got what is the problem he got?
MS.
Yeah, so he kind of used one hand, his strong hand, and he just moved so smooth with it. And he was saying about the ribs. The wrist. Just you gotta like tailing one side when you go to the other side. it's like I say, it's a movement that you gotta know, and the speed too. You don't have to go crazy on speed. Below 3 and rotary these days, you can correct. Just you gotta, like I say, you gotta know the movement and don't.
Didn't you do it yesterday?
Yeah.
On the Ultima?
Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Did you like it better than Mila? I love my Mila.
I feel like the Melee, it got too much power.
The fuck out of here.
That Melee is a grinder.
The fuck out of here.
The Melee is a grinder because I can feel it when I put it and I go slow too, speed too.
Because when them war drums start, we're going to battle.
And I was like, man, compare the Melee to this. Actually, it was funny because well, I was doing with the Melee the whole car, and then I changed the rotary and that door and the fender and the hood, the other part of the hood, and I was like, whoa, what happened here? Like I felt no vibration at all. No, I don't have to like put pressure too much. And I was like, oh, this is like a dancing with an angel. I was like, oh my God, what is this? But it's different than the D-Wall. The D-Wall is...
That's a fucking grizzly bear.
Yeah, that's too much. And you know,
fucking you up.
Some people can use it. I can use it, but I feel like the roof is so smooth.
That's Italian stallion.
Yeah,
baby.
It got more smoothness.
Ain't nothing like a stallion, huh?
I want to put a new backing plate on it.
You put a stallion next to a mule. Which one you want to be next to? You want to be by that stallion. You mean that stallion hair's all nice and long and pretty and glistening and bitch is standing up there. I look good. The mule's like, yeah, fuck you, smelling like shit. That's what you compare other machines to Aroops with. Fuck
but I wanna touch a flex over there, and I love it too.
Ooh, he going to the Third Reich.
And I don't know. I want to get
the
one.
The flex is the Third Reich, son. Flex is Germany,
good.
Baby.
Yeah, flex are good. Ooh. I don't know. And Robert give me one, and that shit is smooth as fuck. And I don't know. Man. I gotta have one to touch it.
He needs to touch that old 3401. That's
probably is like
ooh, that bitch will rock your shoulder out of place so fast. I got the first one I ever bought. You saw it sitting down there. No,
actually,
like you're holding the handle, the vibration goes through here and makes this one want to come loose.
No, yeah, but I feel like the new Flex, they're better, you know, better than the old ones. They might be. They've been, you know, like. But yeah, probably I'm gonna get one. I don't know, later on.
You had anything you hated about that damn class? Well, we all hate something about them classes. Something had to go down. Come on. Feed the anger barrel.
No, I don't think so. No. No, actually,
let's get them spirits out.
I'll listen a lot, and I watch. Like I said, I'm come from a country, and when I'm listening all this information, because it was a lot of information in 12 hours, I was like, damn, this is crazy. This is fucked up.
Damn, I was hoping he was ready to spill some damn tea.
You know,
spill some of that Herbalife.
No, like I said, no. Actually, you know, he was really, I can say it, the thing that he says is, a lot of this industry, they don't say the truth. Because if they say the truth, everything
you're not going to do
down.
business with them.
Yeah. So
no shit.
Yeah, so he was like,
a fucking dog and pony show. You remember dog and pony show? I don't want to say anything, but
he said, fuck Rufus.
Wow. Fuck Jason Kilmer.
Fuck Rufus. He say nothing wrong with it, but he say I love. He say I love. I don't want those people go down, but
oh well. Sometimes company makes mistakes, and maybe there's time for them to make their mistake. Everybody makes their mistakes. I made mine trying to trust some people in town that work with me while they just fucking told me to fuck off in indirect ways. No, it would be more of a direct way without saying it, right? They said, fuck you, Tim, and didn't verbally say it. They just said it by their actions. She's gonna get some teas?
No, she say okay, but she didn't say anything. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, what? I don't know the flavors. That's the thing. I don't know the flavors.
Oh, but you got the table.
She got some cotton candies and some pina coladas and some stuff like that. Some banana. She got a banana one, like a banana Laffy Taffy one? Or?
No, I never hear a banana.
Fuck me.
I don't think so.
They keep selling these strawberry banana gummy bears on my Facebook feed. I'm so tempted to get them. You can get like 400 for like, I think, what, $30? So I'm just wondering how good they are. They look pretty. They look like little marshmallows gummy bears.
I don't know.
You're what?
I just heard banana Laffy Taffy. That's a throwback to childhood. That's what it is.
Man, and there's something about banana, like I don't like bananas, but give me banana flavored something. Oh my God. I am all on it.
I miss that watermelon taffy. They used to have little bitty black seed candies that were in them. You remember what I'm talking about?
Wait, what?
So, like, they had these taffy bars that they used to sell back in, like, the 90s and maybe early 2000s. And it was pink, and it was watermelon flavored. But they had little bitty black, it was candies, but little bitty black seed-shaped candies.
Mm-hmm.
I used to...
For real?
Yeah. We'll pull it up after this.
What? Man, I missed out. Do they still sell them?
I haven't seen one in a while, but now
Holy shit. Wait, what did the black seeds taste like, though?
It was just like sugar crunch.
Would you just... Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Give me that bite.
I mean, it's not like you're biting... I mean, it's already sweet because of the taffy. So it's not like excruciatingly sweet. It's more of a texture thing, but it's not like... It's on the same sweetness level, so you don't really see a fluctuation in sweetness. It's just more of a...
Oh... Still good, though.
Yep.
Still fucking good.
Edible seeds.
So you don't think that was a waste, huh, Dave?
No.
You think 2 days was enough?
Yeah, it was a lot. It was too much.
Yeah, but do you think it could have been something that could have been expanded upon and lasted a couple of other days or something like that? Do you think it was too much information packed into 2 days?
It
think it could have been like a week worth of course? Would have been easier to...
No, I think it would be too long.
Really?
Yeah, because I think you're gonna get tired.
Well, what do you mean?
I don't know. I mean, 2 days I feel it's.
Yeah, but you said it was too much to take in, so that means your days needed to put more content in other days, not cram it into.
Probably 3 days.
3 days?
I feel like 3 days.
You heard that, Jason? Put that shit on fucking 3 days.
Yeah, I feel like 3 days, like the first 2 days, so you can take everything in, and the third day, do it like with everyone doing the same thing right there. That's what I feel.
How much that shit cost?
1,000.
I'm glad that wasn't my $1,000. No, I'm just kidding.
I feel like it's worth it.
I ain't never paid to go to any of them classes. I never will. I think it's wrong to charge people money for that when you don't get any kind of certification and you don't get a degree. I think this industry is plagued with people trying to make money off of other people. And I hate to say it, our industry is filled with a lot of uneducated people that are gullible and they believe anything that they're told. So that makes it very easy for people that are a little bit smarter than the flock, and they take advantage of them. I really do. And that's another reason why I wouldn't be able to teach people, because I wouldn't charge them money, which would also in turn make me lose money because of my morality and feeling that I should not charge them, which is why I will not teach anybody. And who am I to teach anybody? I learned all this shit on my own. Anybody can learn this shit on their own, to be honest with you. The knowledge is out there if you look it up enough. and have an open mind, then you can do it. That's how I did this. I mean, I'm not the best businessman in the world, but obviously I'm good enough to have been doing this for 8 years, thankfully, and survived some pretty bad moments, COVID being one of them. The other one was the one in 2018. So, yeah, I mean, you going to go to any other classes though, Dave? You got some more?
You know.
Wait. Come on. Drop it down.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that class.
Which one?
You know who won? Who are the, for me, who are, I don't want to say, well, they're
oh boy, where's it at on his phone? He got the sticker on his phone. Yeah, look at that. Show the camera. Don't even need to say their fucking name, because that's, boy,
they're good.
That's his. He's about to have a menage a trois. Roberto and whoever Shine Supply owner is. Boy. See him on OnlyFans.com /
No, hey, that guy.
David does detailers.
No, man, that's somehow right there.
Boy, David be on them nuts hard. He love him some Shine Supply. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with it. I ain't never been on a manufacturer's nuts that hard. Fuck that.
It's good.
Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the problem. You think I'm just hateful of people?
No, I think people who don't have context. I have a similar problem. I think when people don't have context to why we're mad, they just see us mad, and that kind of gives them a certain filter to look at us through. Whenever they fail to realize what the leading events that caused us to become mad, because it's never just one or two things. It's usually something like, for instance, I can understand why you're mad at whatever the fuck the name of that company is that raps.
Prestige Films.
Yeah, I ain't trying to fucking plug them.
Nothing prestigious about being an asshole to people that want to work with you.
I mean, if you're in there and you're talking to them, you're making yourself known. They acknowledge.
I spent a year building a rapport with them and trying to get them to understand that they can trust me, because they too have been burned by people. Byron, they've been burned by him, and I have not been directly burned by him, but I know he did shady shit behind my back as well. Yeah. So I know what it's like to not trust people. I was not there to do that.
But then what does that say about your company when your company starts, like, okay, so you feel like you've been wronged by people, but then you turn around and you wrong people. I mean, and that's why I'm saying, because people could be mad at you and they might not be realizing what they're doing, but it's up to them to come and realize, because $30,000 in business and they're not sending nobody to you, they know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. You know what one excuse I got was, and I got it from Mitch himself. He said, "Hey man, we really don't have a lot of people asking us for ceramic coatings and stuff. But you sent them to Josh. So what the fuck? How many people have you sent to Josh? Not only do I know this too, because Mitch bought a brand new car, and you know what he did? He gave his business to Josh. Well, here's my so I know you intentionally had no intention on doing business with me.
Well, I guess my devil's advocate question would be, how much business do you think Josh might generate for them?
I don't know. I was told by Garrett that he didn't give them very much.
See, and then if that's the case, then why the fuck are you not feeding the mouth?
But they could be lying to me too. I really feel that everything out of their mouths now are lies, because they're not honest with me. Well, I mean, they're not just telling me the truth. Just fucking tell me you don't want to do business with me. But that's okay. I figured it out. You don't want to do business with me, so I'm not doing business with you anymore.
Yeah.
It's simple. It's simple. Like, I don't know. I don't want to bite the hand that feeds me. And whenever people do good by me, I do good by them, which is what I was telling you earlier about, you're the first person that I'm like, like anything you need, I got you. And that's because the reciprocity that we have in our relationship, because everything that you go through with the auto detailing world, I go through with musicians, with people who want to do podcasts. Everybody wants to do the thing that they say that they want to do until it comes time to do the shit. Yeah. You want to be a musician until you got to do musician shit and fucking practice 30 minutes a day on your instrument. Yeah. You got to... Everybody just wants that quick and easy recognition, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I think people talk too much. They move that jaw. And then when they all break off, nobody's doing anything. It's like, wait a minute, you talked all that shit, none of y'all are doing anything? I don't want to fuck with y'all. I want to do shit. Let's do shit. Like whenever me and Simon sat all them nights in February bullshitting about podcasting and stuff like that, and how this area nobody's doing it. It's like, what the fuck? Nobody's doing anything around here. And then all of a sudden we just kept talking and talking and talking, and then I started showing him pictures of shit that I was. He's like, "Wait a minute, you're getting shit? You're buying shit?" I was like, "I'm not gonna sit here and talk about it if I'm not gonna do anything." I said, "I promise you, I'm not opening my mouth. Unless I know I'm doing it, is when it'll come out of my mouth. Unless I say I'm just thinking about it.
Yeah,
I'm very clear about my intentions. So, but I mean, with them, I don't think that they are unaware of what they're doing. They're fucking aware.
Yeah.
I mean, just based off of this.
They gave me the big sandpaper dick.
Yeah.
And I'm mad. I don't like sandpaper dick.
And all they had to do was just send you some business.
Yeah, I mean,
it's fucked up that you literally sent them business, and then they directed the business that you sent them away from you. That's
no. Well, they didn't know. So that guy didn't tell them. Like the Model Y. That guy called them because he couldn't get a hold of me. So he didn't go far enough in the brochure to see that Prestige Films is who I used. So when he talked to me, I said, I don't do it in my shop. What I do is I coordinate with Prestige Films. And that's when he said, oh, I've already called them because I was waiting to talk to you. So I called somebody else. I didn't know you worked with them. Yeah, well, that's who I work with. You know, we have this unofficial partnership and understanding. And that's when he was, and while I'm telling him, hey, you know, they send me ceramic coating job, even though they ain't sent me out one fucking coating job. I'm talking them up still, even though they ain't done shit for me.
The ratio, but that's the thing. Like, that's the thing about people. Like, I stopped talking.
Oh, and let's get it clear. Oh yeah. Prestige didn't charge me a penny to wrap my vehicle and put my paint protection film on it. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Thank you for the free job and the free stuff for the vehicle. So I ain't gonna put out in the universe that they ain't done nothing for me. They did that for me. But damn, I would have rather them give me some business too. Because then I could have paid them to put the wrap on.
The wrap don't feed you though.
No.
The money does.
Yeah. And guess what? And their fucking logos on my vehicle. So I'm doing free advertising for them as well.
Actually, they paid for that. Because they paid for their advertising with the wrap. So they haven't done anything for you.
So it's like,
it's all about them.
What have you done for my business? What have you done for my business?
Yeah.
I had to go design the fucking wrap for the guy because their graphic art is garbage.
And you know what I gotta say about that, Tim? When people don't give back to you.
PG Nola, baby. That's right. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to pay him in January. But you know what? I'm going to fucking happily pay him. And I'm going to promote the shit out of him, too. And I'm going to refer people to him. Until 2021. Even though January is in 2021, but I don't know what's going to happen in later 2021.
We have to shut this podcast down because I want to talk about what the fuck you're talking about. You get me anxious, anxiety. I just want to go.
I mean, I'm excited about it. I really am.
I mean, I'm excited about it too. I don't know what the fuck's happening. I'm just excited you're excited.
Well, I've just never had anybody that interested in wanting to do anything, you know, with me. So I'm just going to say that. Okay. I never had that before. Okay. Which meant I think maybe what I'm doing the right thing. Yeah. It's so sad, though, it takes somebody outside of the city to do it. Fuck these people in Acadiana. Fuck every one of them. You know what? And I reached out, you know, and even as a good measure, I messaged Tyler since he's got his little detail shop.
Yeah.
I said, hey, Tyler, you should be on the podcast and you should talk about your growth away from the monster you used to work for. Because I want to do that. It's good. I'm gonna see if he's gonna pick up on it. Well, I forgot what his excuse was right now. Let's read his excuse because he's got an excuse why he doesn't want to do it. Because I was like, he could have done it next weekend. He could have done it with you.
Probably,
what do you tell
probably
me?
They're scared.
So I told him, what did I say? I said, oh yeah, I said, you should come on a podcast, talk about your independence. He goes, dang, man, I'd love to, but I'm definitely not good with talking in front of cameras, and I start blanking out. That's like my downfall and my fear. I'm like, oh my. Just look at me when you talk. What do you do when you talk to me, Dave? You're looking at me, right? Are you looking at anything else? So how do you get distracted? You don't worry about them cameras. Yeah, you're being recorded, and yeah, I'm going to make a good show out of it, but damn, don't focus on that. Focus on the discussion with me. Get comfortable. Just talk. Answer me like you would normally. That's what it's supposed to be. A conversation like what you're going to have in the shop. So I told him all of that, and then I told him to go look at the episodes that have been out. And I said, the shit's legit, and there's actually a following. I think there's 2,500 people that are dedicated to watching it. You know? And then, of course, depending on where it bounces off at, now that it's, because there'll be ads for the actual podcast now showing up on YouTube, because in the monetization thing, it says you can set ads for yourself. And so I can set it so that when you look, like when you're looking at the video and they got the other videos in the corner, mind you, this is on the desktop version it showed me. So it shows like recommended videos. Mine will be a recommended video under an ad spot saying a sponsored by thing. So I don't know why I said that. Why did I fucking say that? Well, nonetheless, I just told him, I said, shit's legit. Because I was talking about followers and stuff like that. So I think that, you know, it has a dedicated following, and then I think it just trickles down and more people grab onto it because they see it in the recommended feed. And of course, now every time I upload something, it says recommended to people that have subscribed to it so that they continue to keep following it. And that's only happens through monetization. You get those options to set that. So yeah, and I told him, I said, I'm not a pro. I was like, fuck, I'm flawed. You know, I say shit on there I probably shouldn't say and things like that. And he goes, but then it took him, oh wait, how many days did it take him? Oh, oops. Why'd I fucking heart my own fucking thing? Oh shit. I don't know how to fucking see the timestamp. Oh man. How do you see the timestamp on Facebook? Oh fuck. Oh well. Days later, he responds and he goes, man, I didn't mean not to respond. Totally slipped my mind. He goes, I like your setup and what you're doing. Give me a few weeks in business. I'm still trying to get used to talking with people and understanding how to market it. I'm still not out of my shell yet. Dude, you've been fucking detailing since you were 18. You don't need time. You know you like it. You opened your own shop after working for a slave driver for 4 of those years.
He should... How he don't know and how I know, and I've been here only 7 years. And I'm not even from here.
I don't really know. You know, I always liked Tyler because I feel he does care.
Yeah.
I feel he does because he's just I know he's hyper focused and all he cares about is correcting. It's all he cares about. He wants that perfect finish, and he will dig on a vehicle and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig until he gets every imperfection out. I think when somebody says they honestly spent maybe 36 hours correcting a vehicle, he is probably the only person I will believe that's saying he's doing that, because that's how hyper focused he is. So it's not very hard to talk about your business if you're passionate about it. I mean, is it hard for you to talk about what you do, Trace? Whether it's on camera or off camera? Okay, what? You might get a little bit of emotion in your cheeks because you know people are watching you and, oh my God, I look so good on the camera. Oh, come on, get the fuck out of here. Just talk. Just say what you need to say.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
Do you think he's scared to talk? I feel like that's all about. Podcast is, it reveals a lot of truth. That's what I feel.
Well, if you're a shitty person... You can't sit here for 2 hours and lie. You can't. Not in front of me.
Yeah. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that probably he's sit down here, you saying something. He's like, I don't know what.
Be honest. How hard is it to be honest?
That's the problem. People don't like to be honest.
So obviously you got something to hide, huh?
Yeah. That's what I say. Podcast is just, it's a true revealing.
It is. It sure as the fuck is. It surely is. And that's why I like long format. People are like, oh, Tim, yeah, I'd listen and watch your podcast, but it's so long. I was like, well, obviously you're not really interested in what's being said. You're not taking anything from it. And then, of course, those same people, I'm like, so what apps do you use? TikTok? Well, fuck you. You'll never watch my podcast.
Oh, no.
They want everything in 15 seconds.
You want this shit. You want that fucking nut as fast as possible. Oh, this is a slow stroke, baby. This is a slow stroke. Stroke. He got a pee-pee.
Me too.
Oh, well, I'm going to go get me a... I don't think I have a Mountain Dew.
I'm trying to figure out what's happening here. I taste raspberry.
That motherfucker, what is happening in my mouth?
I taste raspberry, but what else is it? Is it like cherry and raspberry? Like, what's happening? 50 flavors in one. No wonder I don't know what the fuck's going on.
That motherfucker said, my shit lost.
I don't know if it's the raspberry, lime, cherry, bacon, butter, raisin.
Oh, Paula Deen, Oprah, and Martha got up in this drink.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Delicious, though.
Yeah, it's good.
It's called Independence, baby, in a bottle.
Drink this freedom sugar, bitch. Yeah.
That's why they got a picture of the fucking Statue of Liberty riding a bike. They shove this flame far up your ass.
You want this sugar and caffeine, brother? We got you right here, brother.
Liberty brew. This bottle carries the spirit of the Trump movement.
You want to ride a Trump train, brother? Well, you better drink.
Better get this Liberty brew.
Liberty brew.
No, you can get the 1.8 18A B-Tech.
What the fuck is this dude talking about?
Engines?
Yeah, we're talking about engines.
It's only $1,000.
Jesus fucking Christ.
and with 40,000 miles on it.
Damn.
You got brand new.
Bet you get a brand new. They broke it in for you already.
Fuck.
So you can start at 100 miles an hour if you want with it. Shit. Damn.
Yeah, they're not expensive. This is funny. They're not expensive at all. You can make that car brand new again.
Oh yeah. I mean fenders, all that shit. Cheap.
If you like. All right, so David will be booked out until December the 14th now.
Yeah.
Told you. I might actually take Christmas Day off if I'm booked up until then. My mom would love that.
Yeah. You gotta make money.
You know what I'm horrible at? I'm horrible at gift giving. I don't sit there and think about what I can give somebody. I just think about how good I can treat them and just be a genuine good friend to them. And maybe that's not even appreciated anymore, because I do believe I've had friends in the past that are mad that I didn't give them gifts, or that I'm not festive and what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? I don't fucking think about that shit. I'm just thinking about, do we have a good friendship? You know, can I rely on you and can you rely on me? Type of stuff. I think my mom is the only one that actually doesn't care about that. She just wants to see me.
Yeah. I don't know. Like whenever I buy somebody a gift, if I'm buying them a gift, it's just like I try to think of what can they use that I can afford. You know.
Yeah, but do you feel pressured though? I don't feel pressured, but then when I don't do it and time passes, I think to myself, they're mad because I didn't give them a gift.
I mean, if people base their friendships off of giving each other gifts, I mean, I haven't had any of my friends just walk up and give me a gift like, I'm trying to think. Like you gave me that camera.
Yeah, but that was just, dude, I appreciate you coming here, so I've got to do something, a little bit of something. You know, yeah, that's why I say, and you're like, no, let me buy lunch for myself. No, I'm going to get your lunch, because if I can just do this little thing for you, let me do it, because you do a lot for me. So that's why I do those little things, because I can't do a whole, and I try with David as well. It's like, man, dude, I might not be able to do this, but let me try this at least. You know, I'm not wealthy and I can't make fucking shit from thin air, but I mean, just let me do a little bit.
Yeah, you do what you can when you can. That's why I'm like, if somebody's mad at you because you didn't buy them a gift.
No, I'm not saying anybody ever has been mad, but I just feel that they feel that way. I think, and it all boils down to some of these reasons why. And I guess as I get older, I try to find out why people have made the choices they've made in either not liking me, not wanting to be friends with me, or not wanting to partner with me, or not wanting to work with me. So I sit there and I kind of self-reflect on some of the actions that I've taken. And I'm like, did I do something to them? And then most times I find out, no, I didn't do anything to them. But then if I compare what other people are doing, then I can go, okay, I'm not doing what these other people are doing. And it's either I'm not pandering to them, or I'm not feeding their ego. I'm not, I'm not fucking kissing their ass or licking their fucking feet or anything like that. I'm just being real.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be real with you. I think people want to hear me out. I think people want to have their egos inflated more than actually have something good happen to them.
Man, they need them strokes. They need them ego strokes. You like your ego stroke, David?
Well, you like ego stroke is like
compliments.
Yeah, where you just need to be fed. No. David, you're the best. Oh my God, your hair's so pretty. Oh, David, your beard's so full. Just bullshit like that. I mean, I call that the yes sir, yes ma'am people. I can't do that. But then at the same time, I don't think anybody else is doing that to me, which is good. I don't need that. I need people just being real with me. Talking about sweet things, David. Everybody loves David. When they see David, boy, they're probably staring at him on this camera. Now, put the camera on him. They're probably staring at David on this camera going, look at that luscious-looking man.
Nah.
Yeah. The women love him. The gays love him. Oh, my God. They love him.
Crazy.
Look at that. Crazy. We're going to make a shirt that's just talk about it's crazy. Yeah, I'm looking for the perfect font.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, we can make.
You and your wife can sport them bitches. Nah, but do you have stalkers, Dave?
I don't know. That's another thing. That's what I'm
talking about in life. I ain't even talking about detailing. You got bitches hunting you down, stalking you?
No. Well, I feel like that's the thing.
David's like, I love stalkers.
I don't put anything out there. Even in my page, I don't put too many things, so the people kind of don't even. I feel sometimes I'm like. Probably people don't even know that I'm there. I'm talking about on social media.
You talking about on your personal stuff or on business stuff?
Yeah, even business stuff. They like, I think they know. I don't know. Probably because I was in and out because the boat. So because even Robert said that, he said, "Man, I lost. Like you was gone for almost 6 months. And I didn't know anything shit about you."
Oh, his boyfriend missed him. Where's David?
It was like, man, you're gone. I say, oh shit.
Oh, I love a man crush, especially a heterosexual man crush. Them boys love each other, man. Them boys love each other.
Nah,
why gays can't love each other like that without trying to grab each other's dicks? Get the fuck off of me. Just like me as a person, damn it. Be gay and like me as a person. That just doesn't happen. If they can't sleep with you, they don't want nothing to do with you. That's so fucking sad. So you don't have no stalkers, David? No bitches trying to holler at you or nothing like that?
No, I don't think so.
Man, David just be living in this oblivious world. Cause look, everybody sees David be smiling and laughing, and I swear, like one of my volunteers for Louisiana Rescue, I was like, oh well, he thought David was with me. I'm like, no. Oh wait, so you tell me? Because I said, oh, David's wife, and he was like, oh wait, David's not gay? I'm like, why would you think he's gay? Because he's always smiling and laughing. So why gay people gotta smile and laugh all the time?
I don't know.
Somebody who's always smiling and laughing.
Gotta be gay, yeah. What the fuck? Why? The fuck's going on?
I don't know. I think people need to laugh more and smiling more.
Well, they're so
people are like.
Well, you know what's the easiest emotion to express? Is disappointment.
Yeah.
Anger. Those are all the easiest things to. I mean, I'm talking about it is, and maybe because that was the first emotion I knew, but I noticed out of people. No. Seriously, the only emotion I knew up until I was probably 17 was anger. That was it, because I was watching my parents fight with their relatives all the time, and they were angry all the time. So. And I'm not saying my parents are bad people or were bad people. They were a very loving couple and everything like that. And I got nothing but love from them. But the anger was strong because of the fighting they were always having to do with their families. But no, it's so with knowing anger so well myself and basically somewhat managing it way better than what I used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the anger beast comes out every once in a while when people trigger it. But I can tell with people, it is, and it's with anybody, it's easier to express anger than it is to express happiness.
Yeah, but I feel like all this come from my mom. My mom, she always laughing, like she's always smiling. She's and
is she still alive, Dave? Because I hear you talk about I hear you talk about your dad in Florida, but where's your mom at? She's still in Cuba? Yeah, that's why.
But like I said, my whole entire life. Well, yeah, when I was, since probably first grade to 9th grade, 11th grade, I was bullied the whole time. Like.
Oh, you said you had them teeth. That's why.
Yeah, I got
had them chompers. Oh, yes.
Yeah. And.
Yeah, well. Them bitches love that smile now. However much money it costs, but they like, ooh, that boy got that smile.
But this is the funny thing, being bullied all those years. I was kind of angry because I fight a lot with a lot of people. Mm-hmm. But then when I was in 11th grade, I realized that nothing. I realized that you don't have to be angry. It's just people are. How can I say? People are dumb, and I realized that I was better than everyone else just because I was smiling all the time. Like when they kind of get anger on me, I was smiling. I was like, no.
That's why they always say you kill them with kindness. Boy,
yeah, I was all the time.
That'll piss a motherfucker off if they're like rah rah rah, and you're just like.
But it's sometimes get me in trouble too.
And then bitches is still sour, and they eventually just go, "Well, fuck you."
But it get me in trouble too a lot of times because they're like, "Why you smiling?" I say, "What you mean? I just like to smiling." Oh no, and then want to fight and shit. And I'm like, oh my god.
So
I say,
here we go. You
okay.
mad because I'm not mad?
Yeah.
God damn.
Well, it's the same with my wife. She say I'm too sarcastic because I always smile like. The problem. Like.
She said I don't like that lip service. Fuck that shit. Stop getting lippy with me.
But no, people need to smile more, especially in bad times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you see everything that I'm been through in Cuba and this and that.
Yeah, because you said you had times where you just didn't have no food.
Yeah.
Like no food.
Yeah.
It's not like when you open the pantry and you got a bunch of shit that you could make and make food. No, this motherfucker opened a pantry and the rat said, dude, when you getting some food?
No, and this is the thing. Sometimes I remember one time we was
rats are in the pantry with "will work for food" signs, and they ain't never worked a day in their life.
And we was in the house, the apartment in Cuba, and we got a hurricane in the moment, and they shut down the light, so no light. No AC.
Wait, you said they shut it down or the hurricane knocked the lights out?
No, well, probably the hurricane. Oh, they.
I'm about to say, damn, that's fucked up if the country's like, oh, the hurricane's coming. What? Wait, no, how we gonna let he know?
Well, imagine that for probably a couple of days or a week, and you don't have water. You gotta go and get the water with 2 buckets and get water and no food. I remember me and my grandmother, we went through the hurricane to get some food.
We spoiled, though. But what did people do long time ago? They would do that shit too. They would do the same thing that they're doing in Cuba. People were just too entitled. Everything's too convenient now.
Yeah.
You got 10 gas stations in a walking block radius. If one's closed, you know you can go to another. And that's what's wrong with everybody. It's just too convenient. I know I bitch about things too. I like my comforts and things like that. But like when the hurricane happened and like everybody in Lafayette lost power, were y'all even here?
Yeah, we was here.
Y'all were there? Oh, that's true. Y'all didn't have power for a few days.
For almost 4 days. And we were fine. I'm like, eh.
I'm going to tell you this. My mom has a generator. And I mean, she was running off of it. And she was, she had her concerns about maintenance and stuff like that with it. But there were some people that they didn't have like the generator. And them motherfuckers was freaking out. I didn't have power just like them. Now, mind you, this motherfucking house is on a hospital grid. When them generators shut off, I know my power's coming on. And I mean, I could hear them bitches going on all night long. And even if I wouldn't have had power for a while, even though I knew I had no AC, I just know it is what it is. And guess what? I wasn't going to be mad about it. Them dogs were more upset down there than I was. I had my feet propped up. I had my little phone right here, and I was playing Angry Birds. And when my phone would have died, you know what I would have done? I would have laid in the bed and I would have stared at the wall.
Yeah, but like we always talking, you can't control it.
Yeah, exactly.
Why you get mad? Why you get
and I tell people that too, and that's across anything. You can't. If you cannot get mad about the things, you have no control. Wait. Shit, I even lost how would I always say it. But I always tell people there's no reason to get upset over the things that you cannot control. You can control your response to it.
Yeah.
You can choose to be mad, or you can choose to chill the fuck out, or you can choose to create a solution. And that brings up the whole point about our current like political situation with the voting. If you're the fucking president of the United States and you feel there is election fraud or anything like that, you don't go to rallies and bitch about it like a crybaby. You're the fucking president. Put something in place to make it better. And that's another reason why I don't understand these people that jump on this bandwagon with it, because it's like, no, that makes no sense. That's like being the manager of a store going, we're out of milk. We're out of milk. When you have the power to order more fucking milk. You know?
Yeah.
I've done this twice, where all of the qualities of the current leader getting out of office, and I characterized that as my neighbor. I said I have this neighbor that is, doing all of these things that he does. And guess what the two people said? Well, you got a horrible neighbor. I'd call the cops, or I would do this. I'd be like, well, that's Trump.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's great. And he believed. Oh, my God. That Kool-Aid got a lot of sugar in it. It's got more sugar than this Mountain Dew. On steroids.
Shout out Jim Jones.
Trace, make sure you put that audio up when you say that too. I mean, it's and you're right, Dave. It's how you react. I mean, you have the control to make it better.
Yeah, my wife always says.
But it's too easy to be mad about.
Why always I'm so like she said, sometimes I feel like I don't have emotions. I say no, it's nothing I can do. Say why I got to get mad.
Yeah.
And always I say you don't want to see me mad. When I get mad, I just because I'm explode.
Yeah.
But
it's such a waste. It is really a wasteful emotion, because you could do things to not be mad. You can, and that includes myself. And I try. I do. I distract myself. And somebody recently, he's a shrink in Homa, and he's like, well, what did he say? He goes, well, why don't you learn to relax? And it's like, I don't need to relax. You need a lot of time to yourself. And no, I don't want to be in this brain. I want to keep myself busy. I want to stay productive. I want to do things because those are things that gave me a result that makes me feel good. if I sit around and don't do anything and relax too much, I start digging into my brain and start picking apart why I'm a loser.
Yeah.
Or why I'm unproductive. I don't like that. I don't want to be inside of my head without being productive, because I'm very critical, and I had a lot of self-hate that I overcame. And that self-hate was built off of two racist families that were feuding all the time, and me being the Antichrist, and then all of a sudden let's compound that with being gay, and then now everybody fucking hates me, and you know, all of that going on, and you don't even have a solid family structure because you have nobody to run to, because you pissed your parents off that they're pissed off by their family and all this other shit, and it's like, okay, well, what do I do? It's time to run away. You know? So yeah. What do you think, Trace? What you think? What's the easiest emotion you think is? Do you agree that anger is probably the easiest emotion? Not because you're angry or I'm angry or anything like that, but what's the easiest emotion you think it is to express?
For myself?
Nope, for people in general that you notice. outside of our current, let's get outside of the current political climate too, because that has taken over the last four years.
It's complicated, but I think the easiest way to personify it into words would be like self-preservation, which then leads people to be shitty, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Which emotion does that tap into, though? Does that tap into anger? Does that tap into jealousy? Does that tap what kind of emotion? Fear. Yeah.
Fear.
I feel like fear go to, you know, jealousy, like anger.
Well, they all feed each other.
Yeah.
All those feed each other very well. They all eat it.
And jealousy is one.
Those emotions eat at the same table.
Yeah. But yeah, probably fear is the one that it kicks, and then all the other ones go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot in this all times.
Yeah.
It's a lot of.
What we need everybody to eat Lucky Charms again. You know, Lucky Charms got they sell bags of just the marshmallow pieces now. You didn't like that?
6-year-old me would lose his fucking mind. 31-year-old me is like, oh, fuck.
Did you eat that cereal ever before, David? Lucky Charms? Frosted Lucky Charms.
No. No, probably I wasn't here.
Wait, what?
Hearts, stars, horseshoes, clovers, and blue moons.
I thought it was Lucky Stars.
Pots of golden rainbows, and the red balloons.
But the red balloons came later, though. Where'd the fucking red balloons come from? Who the fuck wants to eat a balloon marshmallow?
Maybe it's that song 99 Red Balloons or whatever.
You know, a star could be magical. You never know. That's an explosion in your mouth. But why the fuck you want to eat rubber?
Rainbow, pot of gold at the end.
Yeah.
Clover. That's good luck.
Yeah, that's a vegetable, though. A clover's a vegetable. People eat vegetables. Why the fuck you want to eat a red balloon?
Now that you brought it up, I've never thought about it. That is the most confusing Lucky Charm marshmallow.
Even though that was the last marshmallow that was added because he went on some hot air balloon adventure or something like that. Oh, believe me, I watched them commercials like they were TV shows. I was always fascinated with commercials. I was the only kid that was like, nope, stop, I want to watch the commercial.
And that's why I want to make them some bitches.
Yes, make them better. You ever saw a Cox Communication advertisement be made before?
Anything that's come out of Louisiana is fucking low budget. They've got some gems though. Like they had one the other day. They showed the Diesel Driving Academy one on Facebook.
Oh, you reposted that? I was like, Lord have mercy, this is a throwback, right? Diesel Driving Academy.
Yes, that one part that just slaps. 895 6900. That dude got some soul in that.
He could have sung the America song right there. He was the epitome of South America, not South America, but the Southern United States.
And then you ever seen the ones from New Orleans with the Special Man?
The who?
The Special Man.
Special Man. Oh, now I'm like Trump making fun of retarded people.
No, he sells furniture. So it's like this low budget like furniture place, and it's like they sell like small like I don't know. It's like they have weird furniture deals, but they sell it for dirt cheap. And it's like this old lady, and she's like, "Well, can they get this? Let them have it with no problems."
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I remember him. Yeah,
the special man.
And that was some low budget shot fucking commercial, boy. I'm talking about. That was flip phone quality fucking
They
video.
shot that shit on a razor.
Yeah, the original razor, not the new ones, kids, not the new ones. Oh my God, yeah, that's some old classic gems right there.
And that's why I moved back here, because I was hoping that with
the market is fresh for something that's crisp. I'll tell you that, because still commercials made locally are garbage.
Yeah. And you see what I can do.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's out there. Now you can see it.
Yeah. And wait, did you use that example? Did you use that one? The one that you shared that you did years ago? Or was that years ago?
No, that was earlier this year.
That was earlier this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boxing gym, that was in March.
Okay, but you put that on your page, right?
Yeah, that's on my page. There's 3 of them. One of them's a sound design where it's like a woman riding a bike.
Okay.
So basically that was in class. They were like, here's
TraceDugar.com. We finally have a page for him. Look for that stamp on the bottom of these podcasts soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because like Schultze lets Alex put his thing on the bottom. Alex Media. He's the guy, but he does everything, like the audio and the video and everything like that. But still, you can get your shout out at the bottom of the podcast. You're doing stuff, you know?
But yeah, I don't just do audio. I also do video. Tim does the video for his podcast.
Yeah, because I need to control what the content is, because I don't give a fuck what's put in the podcast. I'm not trying to edit this bitch too much unless somebody says something, because Elizabeth was like, don't put boop in there and boop. She wanted some stuff taken out that she was talking about. And I was like, okay, I'll take that out. But if somebody say don't take that shit out, we letting it run, baby. We letting it run.
So yeah, I mean, like I did the audio on one of them, and then the other 2, the pancakes one, that was last year. The 2009, the little 30-second one for Pillsbury. That wasn't done for Pillsbury. That was done for a class. It just had the assets, and that one though, that was a legit commercial for a media company that hired me. So. Yeah. That wasn't just a class thing, and the dude that I did it for, he was happy, and he actually wanted me to edit his podcast, but guess what? It was in the beginning when I just moved back, and I didn't have my setup up.
That's all right, though. It's baby steps. It's baby steps. This shit don't happen overnight.
Nope.
Patience. Would we say that earlier, huh, David? Patience, huh?
Patience is hard.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's easy. When you got outside elements trying to distract you, that's what makes it hard.
Well, we always have distractions, Phil. It's kind of hard to focus, I guess. That's what I feel.
Is it hard for you to focus, though?
It depends. Depends
on what?
What I want.
Oh, Lord.
What you mean?
I don't know. It depends what I want. If I want something, I can be focused. But if I'm not, I'm kind of...
That just means you're only not interested in it. But things that you're interested in, you can focus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so focusing is easy then.
Yeah.
No, there's got some motherfuckers can't focus on shit.
Yeah.
Look at Michael. If it ain't a video game, he ain't focused on it. Because he's used to just a reward system. An instant reward system.
Oh, yeah. I know it.
That's the new generation. Instant reward. Instant reward. Oh, I bust that nut fast. Oh, let me get another one. Oh, shit. Anything less than that, they don't know how to survive. I'm talking about from the dawn of the eye opening, instant gratification, which is sad. I think there's too much information all at once given to people. To the new generation, I'm talking about they got the world at their fingertips.
Yeah.
So why the fuck do they need to listen to you? Because they can find out whatever they want. That's bad. If I had a kid, he wouldn't have a cell phone until he moved out. You 18, welcome to the world. Here's your phone. Peace out, homie. I've taught you enough to critically think. Now you have this new device. Critically think about using that device. Boop. There you go.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I wouldn't be one of those parents. I need to know what my child's doing at school. No, I know what he's doing at school. He's fucking learning what you teach him. So make sure you teach him the right shit.
Yeah, and
because what did we do when we went to school? Did we communicate with our parents? Fuck no. We didn't talk to him until we got home. And then we told them about the day.
Yeah.
I don't remember teachers even contacting kids' parents from school. No, unless they needed to pick the motherfucker up. And actually, we got to fight. And they need to let people fight at school. Settle your shit.
Yeah.
I was born one generation too late.
No, we settled our shit. You got your ass, you talk your shit, get your ass whooped, and guess what? The next day, respect was there. Yeah. And no more shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we used to do in Cuba. Even the teacher, they kind of like a little bit set up. Like, okay, fight. And okay, now you good? Now everybody's good.
And that doesn't mean I'm for bullies and me. You wouldn't have fucking bullies if you would let these motherfuckers fuck each other up.
You wouldn't have school shootings either.
Nope, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because a motherfucker get his ass whooped. Oh, well, your little ego got hurt. Shut the fuck up. Sit down. Stop clowning.
Go to the gym, learn how to box.
Exactly. And that's another thing, too. I don't think they letting them do the sports like they should. There's too much of the tatan and the... No. Middle school, before I got on the basketball team, the first, 4 weeks of school, that's where the coaches are just watching everybody. Man, you'd get to Lafayette Middle, and there'd be 4 basketballs sitting on the ground by the hoops. Whoever was interested in playing basketball went out there and just started shooting. Yeah, you'd have some little fights and scuffles, but you know what that basketball coach was doing? He was just standing there watching to see who he wanted on his team. Dead serious. That's how he was just scoping it out. Fight or no fight, who gives a shit? Let's find out who really wants to play basketball. I mean, I think that's just how it should be done. And all the people are like, oh, Tim, you're inciting bullying. No, I'm not. I'm not.
People are too sensible.
Stop being sensitive. That's why your child, when he goes outside, hisses. Let that motherfucker play outside.
Promoting bullying is not promoting somebody to stick up for themselves, because the bully's gonna bully no matter what.
Yeah, because if I had a kid and he came back and said, "Oh, this kid's picking on me," I was like, "Well, let me show you how to deal with that motherfucker. Bust him in the side of his head, or hit him once in his throat." Now, depending on how, I'd be like, "How tall is he? He taller than you? Bust him right here. I bet you he won't fuck with you tomorrow." Oh, you're taller than him? Bust him in the side of his head and make him fucking lose all his equilibrium. I bet you he won't fuck with you again.
Yeah.
Make sure you're consistent too. Knock him down if you got to.
Well, that's how I earn my respect, fighting.
Yeah.
And then once they just like, oh no, we don't gonna mess with this guy.
Yeah. I don't want to get my ass busted by this fool again. I looked stupid. My ego got struck down. I gotta keep patting this ego and not get beat up by that dude. Yeah, it's that simple. I don't even remember seeing bullies in school growing up either. I don't think we even had any.
Well, I was part of that generation where everybody got in trouble if y'all fought. Everybody got the person who started and the person.
Well, to be honest, when I was exiting high school is when they started doing all that shit, and you'd start seeing the cop cars. Like my senior year, there was a cop car, and I was like, "What the fuck is a cop car doing here? We arresting minors now? What the fuck?" So, and then they were trying to do that whole, "You're gonna have a net book sack and a clear book sack." Fuck you! I don't have a book sack. How about that? So, yeah, it kind of changed. We pacified too many people.
We were enabling people to run their mouths with no...
Well, now it's just a keyboard warrior world. It's like, oh my God. Fuckers say shit on social media that they would never say to somebody in person.
Yeah, now, yeah.
Never. You be seeing some crazy wild shit. I'm not a part of it, so I just only see it on other people's pages. I'd be like, damn, these people wilding out. Damn, they wilding out. I don't know. I'm glad I don't have people like that on mine. I think I got 400 and something people connected on my personal social media. I got that shit controlled very well. Everybody that's there knows how to be civil, and they don't get out of line. Because if you get out of line, you're going to feed this angry beast. I'm going to lose my shit. So I don't understand people with social media. They're like, "Oh, my shit's out of control. I had to get off of there." You put them motherfuckers there. You control your own page. So I don't understand how it's out of control and you have to quit.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Especially if you understand the algorithm. You know the algorithm is only going to feed into what you like and what you actually open up on a web browser. Stop going into all of that shit. Stop. Advertisements? Boy, them advertisements lost. They confused. They don't even know what to advertise to me. I bought something, and the next day, what I bought was on my Facebook feed. I said, hide ad, and I clicked irrelevant. I ain't never seen anything else like it on my page. Because typically, because the way the algorithm works is they know what you're about to click next. They know what you're looking for because of all the other stuff you clicked. They confused like a motherfucker. They don't know what the fuck I want. Because they're like, wait, this fool just bought it. So why is he not wanting to look at more of it? Yeah. Man, he should want to get an upgrade on it. No, that shit's irrelevant. Oh, we're lost with this dude. It's fuck the algorithms. That's why whenever I fuck with Trace, whenever we pull up something, it's like, oh, you about to fuck my algorithm. I'm gonna have to go hide this ad and put irrelevant again. I do that all the time. Hide ad irrelevant. Hide ad irrelevant. And I actually get less ads than most people. My mom goes, I got a ton of ads. And I was like, oh, let's go look at your feed. We sat there one time, we were there. I was like, oh, mom, your algorithm got you. Got you in this vicious cycle of whatever land you're stuck in, but it's bad. I can't believe, Dave, you ain't got no damn stalkers when all these people love you and they love the smile. It's crazy. You ain't never had to bat nobody off?
No.
I want a stalker. I'm lonely. Fuck. I want somebody to fuck around with.
I think...
Tell them.
Fuck it.
You know, I think what is... It's because...
I want somebody to be in the bushes so I can kick them in their teeth. The fuck out of my damn bushes. Shit. Make me feel like I'm wanted.
I feel because I don't put any picture of me.
Do you?
No.
I'm trying to think. No.
But it's funny, when I went to Snapchat, I put me singing... Coming back from Alabama, I got like 1,000 views. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, people live.
Yeah, you better watch out on Snapchat because they want to see. All they want to see on Snapchat is.
I don't have too many friends, but I was like.
Penis, booty hole, and vagina. That's all they want to see on Snapchat. I deleted that shit. Somebody was on there talking about detailing. I started talking about detailing, and bloop, got a penis photo. I was like, I don't want that shit. Get the fuck out of here. I thought she was gay. Yeah, I am, but I don't want to. I don't need to see it. Do we walk around just letting our shit flop out in public? No, I don't want to see that. I don't know you. Fuck out of here. So I was like, gotta delete this. Delete. Fuck that. What's going on in your head lately, Dave? The end of the year. It's getting down to the end of the year.
No, I just want to work.
Just want to work.
Yeah, I wanna.
You ready for all these big ass trucks?
Yeah, I wanna. Oh, those are gonna have a lot of rotary buffers and trails.
Truck.
Easy. Trucks are easy.
What?
Cars are fucking crazy.
No, they're not. Yeah. That car yesterday was easy.
No, yeah, but that little Nissan.
Not Nixon. Nissan.
That Nissan.
Look, I'm trying to do what Roboto's not doing for his friend. I'm trying to teach you English. Nissan.
That Nissan was bad. Don't buy a Nissan.
Yeah, it's sad. A 2020, and I'm talking about the clear coat was just trashed, and the bugs ate all the way through the clear coat and the paint down into the plastic. Like, she needs a new front bumper.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 2020. I don't remember how many miles she has on it. It was less than 1,000, but I be damn. And she thought. She was like, oh, she really wanted those bugs out of there because she thought that it was just like, some bugs that couldn't, come off normally. No, bitch, this shit ate through the clear coat and it ate through the paint. And it's working on the primer right now. But wait, plastic ain't got primer because well, actually, do you have a primer on plastic? I don't think you do. I think you just shoot paint on there, because especially if it's not a finished plastic. I got to look into that because I don't think they put a primer on plastics. Because I think it's just the raw color of the plastic and it's rough already, and I think you just got to sand it a little bit, rough it up so the paint sticks to it. I don't think you have to put a primer, so I don't think you have to put any kind of bonding agent on it. Not sure. We're not professionals. Hey, somebody out there that knows something that's not trying to sell me a product. Could you tell me that?
Buy Honda, Toyota.
No, them some boring ass vehicles. Yeah, no sex appeal. No sex appeal. I gotta walk away from a car and look at it a couple times. Be like, yeah, that's my bitch right there. Yeah, that's my bitch right there. I don't fucking driving this thing that Miss Tina owns. I don't turn around and what do I want to look at that motherfucker for? That motherfucker's not appealing at all. If it was sexy, it would look like Jabba the Hutt. Who want to fuck Jabba the Hutt?
But I mean, if you turn around and then you build it yourself and you start doing modifications yourself, I mean, then you can have a cheap car.
No, but once again, that's a sense of pride though. That pride is part of that sex appeal though. It's like, I did that. That's my bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know, but that ain't saying that no fucking Camry.
If I get that Civic,
you ain't saying that.
Give it about 5 years. Give it about. My everyday driving will be nice.
Your pride will come from something because you accomplished it. You did it yourself. Yeah. You put the blood, sweat, and the tears in it.
Yeah.
But as far like for me, I work on the appearances of it, but I don't do the whole mechanic, and I don't do all the things that I used to do, which is swap out parts and all that. I'm not worried about all that. I just need that bitch ready to drive, and I'm to the point now where I just buy smart, but it's just that bitch got to look good. It's got to look good. And that's the thing. Are you driving something that you just feel confident? Fucking feeling great about this shit right here. And it's not to impress nobody else. It's just I feel that way. I have to explain that to somebody else too. They're like, oh, so you only feel good when you have worldly possessions? I was like, no. I have to purchase a vehicle. So if I have to purchase a vehicle, I'm going to purchase one that I feel great in. You know? And it's not for you. It's not for anybody else. I gotta feel great in it. I'm sorry I need a Mercedes or a fucking Porsche to do it, but that's that's the appeal for me. I had a fucking G8. I wish I would have never fucking sold it. The poor man's fucking what do they call it? Poor man's Cadillac. What is that? Poor old broke nigga thinks it's a Cadillac. Pontiac.
G8. I'm thinking.
Yeah, Pontiac G8. No. That's what I think Pontiac used to stand for. Poor old nigga thinks it's a Cadillac. Yeah, that's what it stood for. And boy, I love that G8. And I had a Mercedes at the same time as a G8, but nobody could fuck with that G8. Don't touch that bitch. That's Phoenix. Leave Phoenix alone. So I mean, but I don't pick the cars that I do because I'm trying to outdo anybody. No, that's what I feel great in. That's what I feel great. And I had to explain that. That's the psych. No, he's an MD. So he's a psychologist, or is he a psychiatrist? Yeah, but he's a medical doctor though. That's the thing. There's a difference between the one that did the 48-hour course on WebMD and the one that actually went to school for 4 to 6 years to understand human neurology and whatever it takes to get that type of degree. So yeah, I don't know. That's why that's me in cars, man. It's gotta be, bitch, gotta be sexy. I mean, but everybody gets a car for a different reason, so I also gotta respect that too. Y'all y'all need reliability. You want something that you can drive forever, so you're not buying a new car all the time. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not looking down on you on it. I'm picking at you because there ain't nothing sexy about that motherfucker. I sure wouldn't be excited to start it up. I mean, but yeah. So once again, it doesn't mean that I hate you because you like Toyota or Honda. It's just I got something to pick on you about. If you could buy any vehicle, what would you buy though?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, that's what he was in.
No. Wait. I would buy a Porsche, but not the SUV. I would buy the...
Because you watching that 911 tear thing's ass up on Car Wow, boy. We watch that every time. That little Porsche was taking out everything. Lamborghini, McLaren, everything.
Tesla.
Porsche was just pulling off. Yeah, Tesla now. The fucking took out the fucking Model S. So, I mean, done.
Yeah. But I like the well, it can be a sedan, Cayenne. It can be a Cayenne sedan.
No, that's a Panamera.
Oh, okay. Panamera.
The Panamera is the one that has it's the 4-door. It's like a wagon.
Okay.
But oh boy, that's a sexy little wagon I've ever seen.
Yeah, I like that one.
Since the E63 wagon. The E63 wagon was, that's legit right there.
Just I drive it once, no yours once.
I got a bone to pick with you Spanish motherfuckers.
Well, what? What? Spanish what?
You know, why they don't like me?
Oh, no. I don't know. Actually, we talked yesterday about it. No, we talked yesterday about it and say, oh no, next year probably I'm gonna do it. He's just waiting. He's with a lot of things with payroll and then the final year.
Cause you know when it comes to Spanish people, boy, they don't like dealing with nobody that's not Spanish.
No, it's not like that.
Yeah, no, sure is.
No.
Well, David be talking them up, love them to death, and I'm like, I wonder if they'd ever message me and say.
I don't think so.
I even thought about that with Roberto. I said, should I friend him on social media? I was like,
he's good. Don't worry.
I was like, nah, he don't want to talk to no non-Spanish motherfucker. Y'all can be racist too.
No. No.
Not you, David.
No, but I don't think
some of those Spanish people can.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't want to talk to non-Spanish.
Actually, Hispanic with Hispanic, they're pretty jealous of each other.
I don't want to talk to you either because I don't speak your language. Fucking hell.
But yeah.
Nah, I ain't got nothing against them. I just always think that too. Once again, that's all that self-aware stuff. I'm just trying to figure out why people choose to do the things that they do and why some people don't approach me. Because some people have said, oh, you're intimidating. How the fuck am I intimidating? There's nothing fucking I think my ex said that. He's like, you're intimidating, actually. How the fuck am I? I'm not fucking Mike Tyson over here.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. I'm Evan Britton and I'm Mike Tyson. Well, that's how they start their podcast, man. You ain't never watched Hot Boxing? I think you'd like Hot Boxing. They just get high and talk to all kind of celebrities, man. Boy, Tyson be getting deep, though. Yeah. Tyson is fucking wise as shit these days. But that weed then brought him, the mushrooms then brought him to some fucking lands that have never. I want to do mushrooms, but they say you got to be with somebody that'll kind of watch over you. I'm like, I don't know if I want to fucking do that shit. I don't know if I want to do that shit. Got you going on some kind of weird journey. I was like, well, maybe I'd do it by myself. And then somebody was like, no, don't do that shit by yourself because you might not come out or whatever. I was like, damn, man, you think? He goes, yeah, whatever dark spirits you got roaming in that head. But coming, I was like, man, everything is dark in my head, though. Fuck. I said, them motherfuckers going to consume me? They were like, they might consume you. You might come out a different person. Wow. I was like, oh, for real? I was like, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to stick to my little night-night gummies. I had 2 of them motherfuckers last night, and I played Valhalla and don't remember much of it.
You just know you had fun.
I just know that I was chopping people up with that axe. I don't even think I got that far in the game, though. I know I had to repeat things many times. Oh. Because them gummies be getting your skin be crawling and tingling, and you be like, oh, we're about to go on a ride here. And then you just start laughing. Everything turns into a giggle fest. Dogs looking at you and you just laughing at them. I was like, oh. 2 hours past, still laughing. Stomach and jaw hurt. Damn.
Do you think we're gonna survive in Lafayette?
What you mean? What you mean? Survive how?
I don't know.
You talking about like what we're currently doing? Yeah. It's only getting better.
No, just I don't know.
You gotta remember, I don't advertise.
Yeah.
No advertising. I don't even know what the results brought from Marketing 360. Like it brought more podcasts.
Well, I remember when 360 was on, we got a lot of attention.
There was a lot of traffic. A lot of people saw it and stuff like that. I mean, getting business from it, not so much. But hopefully it kind of resonates for later. But I don't think anything bad's gonna happen next year. I think the only thing I got to worry about is being shut down. But survive what we're doing. Yeah. Oh fuck yeah! I've made a pretty good path.
Yeah.
Around here. I mean, didn't you say there's some of the people local? Well, you're saying the other detailers that are just doing the mobile and stuff like that are watching us and stuff. I'm not worried about them either.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just trying to eat and feed their families as well.
Yeah.
as long as these new ones aren't trying to do the shady shit that the people that I've dealt with before did. Dude, eat, man. Go do what you gotta do. But I think, yeah, everything's gonna be fine. I said, and if the things that that we got going on behind the scenes flourish, then we ain't going nowhere.
No, yeah, I know. It's just, I don't know. I feel like Lafayette is hard.
Lafayette is very difficult. That's why the people we're talking to.
The people in Lafayette.
There's people in Lafayette, but that's why I think the people that were here before in Lafayette are interested, because with the right team.
You didn't see realize something. Pretty much all the clients that we had, they're not from Lafayette.
Okay.
You know, it's just they're coming from out.
That's fine.
You know, and no, I say it's fine, but I feel like, man, Lafayette is.
Fuck them. Fuck them. They look at skin color, and fuck them. I don't care. And I'm saying it now because I've had enough of it. And that's even for the current clients that are hidden racists themselves. Fuck you too. I don't want to deal with you either. I'm just tired of it. I've had enough, and that's gonna die off. There's people that are gonna want to do business that don't do business in that fashion, and that's within the next 10 years. And can I hold out for that? I sure the fuck can. I've been through worse, so I don't think much worse can happen. Besides being shut down, I think the thing that worse could happen is my building blow up. That's okay. Insurance covers that. And I'll just come back stronger, you know? So I'm not worried. Yeah, everything will be fine. Why do you worry?
No, just, I don't know.
I don't think Dave has patience for riding out this demographic. It's very, very, it's difficult. It really is.
It's just that I've been seeing. It's like, man,
but David's so comparing what other places
are
doing.
All the places that I've been seeing, you know, and all the detailers that I've been helped then to grow, and they just poof, and like, damn. And just because I feel like they're in big cities. I don't know if big cities people care more about, cars.
No, big city people are more diverse. They're more open-minded.
Yeah.
They're not thinking about who they know. They just want somebody they can trust. And they kind of want the best too.
Yeah.
So they do a little bit better research.
Yeah.
Or the city's so big, everybody eats well.
Yeah.
Because they're spaced themselves out enough towards where that's it. That's all they need.
Yeah,
they got their little small community in the city of maybe, like say city of Houston. I forgot what is that? It's 100-mile radius. No, not 100-mile radius. Oh, that's too much. I think it's like a 60-mile radius is how big Houston is. So when you have, you could have 20 great fucking detailers eating off of 4 million people. You don't know each other. You don't even worry about the competition because guess what? Everybody's so fucking busy. They ain't even got time to look across the street.
Yeah, and that's what they are. They're fucking busy all the time. That they just
My thing though is, and the reason why I will tough it out is because I have shit to prove.
Yeah.
My entire life is proving people wrong. In the military, my last day in, when the senior chief said, "You won't amount to anything," I was like, really? You think just because you said this, I'm not going to amount to anything? Okay. I'm young, and I'm stupid, and I fought with the wrong person. And yeah, you're a senior chief, and you took rank from me. But that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. That means I stood up for my principles against you, who knows how to write better than me because you came from a fucking Master Chief leadership continuum school. But why couldn't you be a Master Chief? Because you're a shitty person. And you're vindictive now, and you're taking it out on other people that you couldn't get promoted. So you're preying upon innocent people so that you can hope to put on that last star. And it's not going to happen. And, so I had to prove after I got out the military that I was going to be worth something. And in a way I proved because guess what? I started running people's grocery stores. I'm good at that. I'm fucking great at that. And then once again, I got into the oil field. And I was like, well, you know how I'm going to enter the oil field? I'm going to enter the oil field and I'm not going to tell anybody my personal business. We're going to talk about what I'm here for. I'm here to fix your hydroracker. I'm here to fix this. I'm here to reprogram that. And I'm going to be really good at my job. But in the long run, I'm going to prove that you little rednecks like gay people because you like me and you rely on me and you compliment me. But when I walk out the door, I'm going to drop that bomb on you. Oh, dude, I'm gay. Oh, you got nothing to do now. You can't say nothing bad about me because you just complimented me. So just admit, not all gay people are bad. I successfully did that after 10 years. After 10 years in the oil field, dealing with all the bullshit, I got what I wanted. I proved to the right people. And they told me, well, that doesn't matter. I'm glad I heard that from you.
Yeah.
Okay. Get out of that. And now I'm in the detailing industry. I'm going to prove I'm better than y'all. I'm going to prove my clients will be happier than your clients. I'm going to prove that by the time I'm done with this, nobody can say anything negative about me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, and all the little things that I do all add up. Nobody can, maybe some people can say some shit now, here and there. That's fine. But in the long run, when it's all said and done, ain't nobody, and I'm in a constant state of proving myself, pretty much. Is that a bad thing?
No, I feel like it's good. You should improve yourself all the time.
No, not improve.
Improve, no, like.
But proving.
Proving.
Do you think that's a bad thing? Trace, you think that's a bad thing?
No.
To play off of what David was saying, I think having to prove yourself, the drive behind that therefore forces you to improve yourself.
Yeah, it does.
So, I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it could be hard on your ego, but overall, it's benefiting your life. I mean, because you could have listened to the dude that said that bullshit in the Navy, and you could have came home and cried about it and sat in self-pity for 20 years, 10 years. But instead, you got out, and you started running people's grocery stores, and,
Dude, everywhere I've gone, I've always been in management. I'm telling you, every person I brought David around, who's that? Brought him around my ex. Who's that? I'm like, man, it's David. And they're like, who's David? I was like, he works with me. Oh, she's like, no, the fuck out of here. Nasty motherfuckers. That's all y'all thinking about.
My friend told me the other day that my nervous tick is I grin. Mm-hmm. And he told me that, speaking of pretty mouths, and he told me,
yeah. He said, Trace, stop grinning at me. But no, I'm picturing you doing something else.
Because he told me that whenever I grin, it throws people off, because I usually do it whenever I'm mad and pissed off. Is usually, or mad, pissed off, or deep in thought. Like, I grin. That's kind of like my go-to, like.
Oh, that's your Asian nervous thing where they. You're just like.
No, but he said what I do is
like creepy troll grin.
Yeah. He said I got a creepy troll grin. He said because this is one of my best friends. He said that he said that people in the past, like, they're like, why the fuck is Trace always so calm? And really, I'm losing my fucking mind inside.
Trace is in his head going. They're like steering the rocket ship to the sun. Can we turn?
It ain't out of fear. I'm trying not to rip somebody's head off. I'm trying not to fucking take somebody's heart on their chest and eat it.
Fucker's got his hand on the katana blade. I don't need to kill anybody today.
But no, apparently I grin at people, and I learned something about myself.
You creepy motherfucker.
I mean, I don't know. Now when I do it, when you're around me, if I'm grinning, be like, just point it out to me.
Nah, I don't even notice that shit. I don't think you've ever done that. I don't know, yeah, because I'm one to call it out. I'd be like, Trace, what's wrong with you? You're a little off. You're all right, man. I mean, I'm your friend, but I ain't that kind of friend. Stop that. Stop it. Yeah, no. I mean, shit.
I feel like calm people. That's what they after I was fighting a lot, I was really calm.
Well, you could concentrate though.
Yeah, but like right now, even when something happens at the house, like a sound or something, I'm so calm my wife is like, why you so calm? I say,
why get hysterical?
But yeah, but some people, like, they freak out. Like, my brother is like that. He freak out for a lot of things. And I'm like, why you... Even my dad, he's like, something happened, and you're like... I'm like, why? Why I have to go that... Oh. No, but when I have to be like that, people freak out. Like, oh, shit.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? I say, no, now is when we got to do shit.
And why make the environment so bad by inciting chaos? Because the more people get riled up, the more chaos you have. And is anything getting resolved? No. I mean, it's funny you said that.
And let me tell you a funny, how you say, history or history? Like a funny history? Like something that happened to me in the boat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
An experience?
Experience, yeah. I was in the boat. We was in the third
Trace,
trip.
What'd you think about that thing? You didn't like that too much, huh?
I'm gonna keep working on it.
Oh, okay.
I keep working.
I was like...
Too much sugar intake at once.
What was it? He goes, is this raspberry, vanilla, blueberry, strawberry, coconut? I don't know. 50 flavors in one.
But yeah, that's what happened. It was the third trip. Everybody was tired. And like I always smiling, you know, always trying to treat people good and all this. And I get, when I see like injustice, you know, especially when you're working with as a team with 6 or 7 people, everything gotta be working right so everything can be smooth.
Yep.
You know, and I see this guy, I think his name was Tristan. I see this guy, like he was close to the bell doing something different, and he was messing with the bell, so the bell wasn't smooth enough to keep all the cases going. And everybody was watching, and nobody say shit. And I was like,
why don't you help this dude?
No, he was doing something wrong because he was lazy to do the work.
Oh, okay.
So, but everybody was watching, and I was like, and nobody's gonna say shit.
Well, now you've done created a very bad chain right there.
Whoa, that's what happened. I almost fucking ripped his head off because it how can I say, like it was creating me like, dude, we're trying to finish this shit. It's cold as fuck. It's less 14 degrees in here, and you putting more work to us. So I was so that I just went there. And I did this. I just screaming at him like, you motherfucker, you gotta get the fuck.
Much for calm, Dave, huh?
Hey, I
thought he was talking about, here's an example of how calm I am. No, blow up. Fuck you, dude.
Hey, for real. Everybody just stopped. Everybody looked. And even him, he was just so scared because he never seen me like that in the
blow up.
And I was like, you gotta stop doing this shit. And after that, he just was like, he didn't say shit. He just went away. And everybody was like,
he fucking scared the soul out of him.
And after that, it was just like, everybody's like, oh, fuck. This guy, when he's pissed, because I never was telling nobody, like shit or nothing. And after that happened, I talked with the captain and say, if somebody's gonna do some really shit show here, I'm gonna fucking, do something. Mm-hmm. And after that, that's where they ranked me up on the boat. so because probably they see like, oh, this guy know how to work, mm-hmm. but somebody had to tell the guy that hey motherfucker, you do this create more work to us. And after that, that's when I became the QC guy.
Why are you not back in Alaska? Oh, them boys, boy. If you
I love Alaska.
If you look at David's cell phone, message after message after message.
No, I love Alaska.
We miss you. Come back, David.
Yeah, I love Alaska. It's the only thing is risky, but I love the work. The adrenaline. Once you get that, you work on that. It's I don't know. And at the beginning, I was scared. I didn't like the 25-foot wave coming to you. I didn't like the fucking cold as fuck. Mm-hmm. But then I don't know, your body gets used to it and you like it and I don't know. It's just the adrenaline when you're outside and, you know, the waves and, you know, the ice and everything. You become like a savage guy in there.
No, I don't like that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
I don't know. Once, and probably it's because sometimes it's so hard on me that I was trying to become something better when I was there. Because in the first 3 trips that I did, the first trip, 7 new guys, 7 new greenhorns came, only 2 survived. The only 5 people, they
well,
quit.
That puts more work on you eventually, though, because not everybody's cut for that type of work.
Yeah.
So you got to put yourself in a mindset where I'm gonna have to do everything no matter what, because you know the new people may not even last.
Yeah, and well, that's what happened.
And that's not easy work. That's all fucking manual labor. You're burning yourself out every day, all day.
Yeah.
I'm done with that lifestyle. Did that shit for too long. I wouldn't.
But
want to do that anymore.
once you get it, know how to do it, it's a smooth. It's like taking the DA with some heavy cutting foam pad. It's just you're like, oh, this is easy.
And people don't even know about that pad. That's the sad thing too.
Yeah.
That pad is magical. Magical. If they destroy that pad, they've destroyed me.
Yeah. I feel like the thing is, they don't know how to use it.
No, they don't. Nobody does.
That's the problem.
Dude, I brought that fucking pad to Kentucky, and them boys were like, what the fuck is this? They thought I brought a big old piece of cardboard. I said, let me show you what to do. They were out there with their little wool pads, and I was like, get the fuck out of here with that old shit.
I feel like sometimes using wool pad, you create more problems for yourself.
I don't like wool pads. So.
And it's funny, I just take a picture of a place in California. They sell detailed products. And, you know, they got all the pads. They got microfibers, wool pads, this and that. But it's funny, when you see the only 3 foam pads that they have in that detail shop, detail shop, we can say detail store. The only 3 ones that they got is the gray one, the yellow one, and I think the orange one. So that means that those 3 pads, they're the best pads.
And what's the 2 that we use all the time?
Yeah, the orange and the gray one.
Boom, baby.
But and the other thing is, when you see, because that detail store is so funny that all the products that they have, they're pretty much the few products that you can see that they work. And one of them, it's funny, they got a ton of products.
Come on, David, say it.
Wait.
Shine supply.
No. Wait. It's not shine supply.
Let me get some shine supply.
No. Look. Let me tell you this. This is funny, because when I take the picture, I was like, wait a minute. This is so funny. Look, I'm gonna look at it right here. Look, they got roofs, of course. They got
Shine Supply is like a Trump flag for David.
No. You're gonna believe what they have in here. But the funny thing is not this. It's
what the fuck would they have? Shit.
Look, they got they got Sonex, CarPro, roofs. They got the new Mercerna. They got Last Detail. And kind of like somewhere in the corner, the only bottle they have.
Come on, spit it out.
Wait, the only bottle that they have on this whole shelf, big shelf, and Maguire's, of course. You know what it is?
Come on.
Hyper Polish. It's the only bottle of Optimum that they have in that shelf.
No, it's the only polish or compound that's worth anything.
So, but that's funny, because you see old roofs, Sonax. They got some grills too, but all the pros that they got Oberk too. But all these pros that I see, I've been pretty much used all of them, and they all work. But when you see the only Optimum product in there, it's because it's probably the only one that works.
What's the only Optimum product we use?
Yeah, that's
Hyper Polish.
Yeah.
And what else?
Power
Clean.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. It's the only 2 things, baby.
So when I see that, I was like, so they know probably that's the only thing that works.
And what's sad is most people don't even know about Hyper Polish. And the people that need to know about it ain't watching this podcast, so that's why I don't mind talking about it, because them motherfuckers don't watch it.
And I didn't take the. Oh no.
Because Trace, you can take hyper polish, and you ever hear about like some people talking about, oh man, they got that wax and stuff all over my plastic and that polish, and then you need to see the white strips on all the rubber and stuff like that. Hyper polish can be used to clean plastic and clean rubber. I'm talking about it cleans it all up, and there's no white shit left behind.
There's a car that's all murdered out, you know, all blacked out, everything, smoke taillights and everything, but their plastics are looking awfully gray. Is that something that they should use?
I can fit. Well, what it does is it finishes the plastic. So like, let me say when you notice how some detail shops, they'll have things taped off. You'll see the blue or the yellow tape on all of the trim and stuff where you can't get compound or polish on at all. You won't find a roll of tape in the shop at all. My shop. We roll. You can get compound on whatever the fuck you want, because that final stage of hyper polish is going to clean up everything. So I don't have to be concerned about putting compound on plastic, because you'll look at some people's not faded plastics, but just like you'll see these white lines on it, and it just looks like somebody took a piece of chalk and wrote on it. That's from wax or compound or something like that got on there and they couldn't get it off. Hyper polish fucking cleans that shit up. And you can actually take a dull plastic and bring it back to life with hyper polish too, which answers that question as well.
Because it almost looks like the plastic looks smoky, so I'd say it's aging over time.
You can do that, but you have to reintroduce some hydration back into it with some kind of a dye. You have to reintroduce the color back to it. So that's when you use something like Solution Finish or
Poor Boy's Trim Restore.
Poor Boy's Trim Restore. What's that other one you were talking about? Shine Supply has too that you liked.
Yeah, the trim. Yeah.
There's another one. There's a couple products out there that you can use on that plastic and make it look really good and make it look brand new again. And then of course I'm trying to test now to see the reaction of a ceramic coating with some of these trim restores to see if I can lock it in there. I know it works with Solution Finish, but you have to keep the vehicle for like 2 weeks because you got to wait 5 days for the dye to set. Then you have to clean the residue off. Then you can lock a coating on it. And nobody wants to be without their vehicle for 2 weeks. So best to properly do it. You know what most people are surprised to hear when I tell them, like when they get clients that say, hey, you must get a lot of fancy cars. And I was like, no. Most vehicles are the Hondas, the trucks, people that take pride in their daily drivers. I think I'm very, I used to not think. I used to think when I first got into this industry, the only way to know you've successfully been a great detailer is when you have the Lamborghinis and the Ferraris and the No, that's not it. Nope. That just means you know people with money. That's it. That doesn't mean you know what you're doing. That doesn't mean that, people aren't happy with your work. I feel more successful now knowing that people that make less money are willing to spend what I charge to get it done. I think that's success right there. That's why I posted, That's why I posted the other day, all rides are serviced equally on the site with the Honda, because I'm more proud of doing some of those vehicles because that vehicle was fucked. It was fucked all the way around. Brand new vehicle. Even though I wouldn't personally own a Honda, I was more proud to get that pumped out than I did some of the more expensive vehicles that were not in bad shape at all. The fucking Hurricane was not in bad shape. Yeah, it had some scratching and some swirling and stuff like that, but I mean, it was kind of easy. The rims were bad. I think the rims were the worst because you did the rims on that one. I did a Bentley. It was great to work on something that's handcrafted so well, but it wasn't in bad shape. What else? The G-Wagon. The Aston Martin, that was an expensive exotic that I was really, really proud of because that was trashed. You saw the, did you see? You didn't get to work on that one, but you saw the pictures of it probably. Trashed. $180,000 vehicle.
And people didn't know, even from the factory, they look like shit.
Well, he knew it was trashed, but I didn't realize how bad it was until I just started explaining it to him. And then I started showing him the photos of before and after. That dude is so happy. So happy. He might be watching well, I might have shut the podcast off by now because he's a Trump supporter, and I just bashed all fucking people that support Trump. And I really kind of hope ugh, this is a nasty cough. And I picked that shit up from them stupid allergies. But I hope there are some Trump supporters that just keep watching this and understand that I don't hate you for supporting him. I hate the principle and the idea behind it. I really do. The rhetoric. That's what I hate. I kind of feel I lost Aletha. You think? You think we lost her? I think we did. I think we did because we weren't on that bandwagon.
No, you didn't hear anything from her.
She doesn't communicate. She doesn't talk about anything anymore. And I hate, and that's what this divide has done. She's a great client. She's a great person to me. I had nothing against her. But the couple things I posted on my personal social media about my beliefs about Trump, and I think maybe you might even seen them too, but they're not like slandering and saying he needs to be murdered, and also it's just I can't respect and understand and follow somebody that does these things, and I listed them. It's all makes sense. It's all stuff that should make a human being cringe at the thought of, and it doesn't for some of these supporters.
I guess people don't think about what if it was my sister being molested by the dude or whatever.
Exactly. It's a world where we all have to live together. We can't. So I won't go back into that. It's just, but I think I would hope some of them that do watch it and they do support him would understand the difference between, when I say fuck all the supporters, it means fuck the ones that follow that rhetoric. And the bad thing with the people that don't support him, they're not the violent type. We really aren't. We don't want to see all the people that support him die or move out. That's not how you heal. That's not how you move forward. That's not how you educate some people. Understand. Even though I will say there's just some you just cannot for some reason.
The only thing I don't understand is, if Trump doesn't win, I'm gonna move out, and then Trump doesn't win, and they stay here. Say, why you say this? And
well, it's the same thing with the people that said if Trump got elected, I'm moving as well. They said that shit before as well. And where do they go? They didn't go anywhere. That's just anger. That's just. I think that's also just attention seeking too. You know, it's some kind of way to put a spotlight on me that I'm so fucking important that people are gonna care about the fact that I move away. So I'm going to say it. No, nobody really cares about any. To be honest with you, I don't think anybody cares about anybody else. I'm realizing that in this little town for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another reason why it's like came back, stay, and got a job, and then we saw that one. Trying to squeeze every fucking cell of blood out of my veins.
Really?
That job that I had?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the lawyers. Okay, I was going to say with the drone thing that you did? Never mind.
My responsibilities tripled within that month that I was there, and my pay did not reflect that.
Yeah, I remember. I just didn't realize it was so bad, Trace, because before you had your mental breakdown, you were here the weekend, and you were like, I think I'm going to do this. And then all of a sudden, you had a mental breakdown, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I talked to Simon. And then I found out it was worse than I thought.
I just needed to, I guess, reassess everything that's going on. And, because it was more so personal stuff outside of this. But yeah, I mean, the impending doom of I'm about to run out of money is real. And
yeah. Oh, I know that too well. Woo.
Yeah.
Boy.
I'm just watching this train come out. I'm standing on the tracks, so that's why it's like, all right, I really want to be here, and I'd like to bring the entertainment industry. I know that I can't because I'm just some dude, you know?
Yeah, once again, it takes a team. It takes more than one person. And when I say that, it means you need a team that all have something different to bring to the table.
Yeah.
And that's how it kind of works. And I hate to say it, that you could have somebody with all the ideas, and unfortunately they might have to tag team with somebody that's got all the money. And as long as that person with the money trusts that one with the ideas, and there's enough evidence to show that if money was added to that person, that they could just achieve a whole lot of shit that's beneficial for not just themselves, but for that person that put in the money, that's what it takes.
Because if we brought another industry here, because all the eggs are in the oil basket, it fucking pisses me off.
Yeah, well, that's going to change because guess what? You know, technology's happening, and all them companies out of California, they're fleeing. And you know where they're going? They're going to Texas. They're thinking of even going to Florida of all places. Hey, turn that state blue, baby. Turn that state blue. You know, yeah, exactly. But now the tech companies are trying, and we got 2 of them that are moving in Lafayette as well, and they're trying to get these incentives as well. But nonetheless, the cost of living is so so low that they don't fucking care about tax havens now, because oh my god, like the guy said, when the president of LITA was talking online, he said, hey, I was talking to the guy in San Francisco that's talking about coming. He goes, I'm on the meeting with him. He's sitting in his conference room that he rents out for close to $1 million a year. I was like, wait, he's renting out a conference room a year? And he bought a building for $1.2 million, a 22,000 square foot facility for $1.2 million. He couldn't believe that. He was like, yeah, wait till you see how cheap it is to live here. And he was like, we're going to fucking love this place. We're going to milk you dry.
And that's the reason that I came back. Because, I mean, I wouldn't mind getting some land near, like, Bunkie or some shit just out in the woods, you know, and staying here and then doing everything else. Because, I mean, there's the sad part is the creative economy should be a thing, because it is disgusting, and I mean disgusting, how many talented musicians live in the state of Louisiana. Yeah, and don't do shit.
Wait, do you know where you see them right now? Rock and Bowl is tapping that right now. Yeah. Go follow Rock and Bowl's social media page. Okay. Every night there's a fucking concert, and they let all these musicians play at Rock and Bowl, and boy, they get a lot of attention. Mind you, only rich white people go to Rock and Bowl because it costs a lot of money. But these musicians are getting in there and they rocking them to death, and they getting to go do all kind of stuff. Follow Rock and Bowl, and they got a couple of groups. I can't remember them. One of them, Acadiana group, and a lot of musicians go there too. But there needs to be, kind of like what I was telling Simon, there needs to be a building where a musician can walk in and do everything he needs to do, and it's catered for him, and he rents out a space, and he can get himself seen, and that same space can promote him. You know, a label, production company. That was what me and we talked about that, and we were like, oh, we got to archive that idea, because we were just talking about the old AOC building, you know, being useless and everything. But I was like, I don't know anything about that industry, but I said that's a very wise idea. You put it all on one roof, and it's like they walk in, I'd like to make a single today, and oh, well, guess what? We have some in-house this, and this.
You're gonna have to be an extremely patient person when dealing with musicians.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
I
got enough shit I got to do.
Everybody's a fucking star. Everybody's gonna act like Prince, but they ain't never made a fucking dollar. And it makes me want to fucking knock some teeth in. It's like, all right, you said you want me to be here at this time. I'm here, and I'm helping you for free. And
yeah, but these people are paying to rent the space. So if you're late, you're paying for it. We gonna sit here and just, because nothing would leave the building but them. So it's like, hey, you came here. If you're late, you're getting charged for it. How about that? I'm going to just sit here and wait for you if the space stays empty and get paid the same. That's kind of how it would roll, in my opinion. Stress-free for the staff, and more stress for the person being there, because you're paying by the hour. So if you're late and it takes you 4 hours and you're 2 hours late, I just made 2 extra hours off your ass. I'm not worried about that. You're paying this bill, and you're prepaying too, because you're paying a month in advance. You know, I was thinking of all the ideas of how to just make sure to keep the security for people like you and everybody that'd be involved in it. I can't take on more projects, though. I told Simon, I said that would take $400,000 to start alone, the way that I would want to, which secures the assets and secures the staff first, is what I'm thinking about. But yeah, I can't do that. I need to win the lottery. Oh, I gotta play it again though. Ceramic Pro put out a video, and boy, they wrapped a hood with fucking with Kavacha, and they fucking peeled out in front of it in the desert with rocks and stuff, and they just had them peeling out with a Ford Raptor, and the guy was behind the hood, and all the rocks were just shooting at it. Did they show the film afterwards? No, they showed it. They showed him peeling it up. What are you marketing? Are you marketing that it's easy to pull the film up, or are you marketing that it was durable? Because if it was durable, you would show me a close-up of what the hood looks like after you peeled out on it. But no, they just showed the guy peeling the fucking film up. So what are you telling me? After it gets damaged, I can replace it? You can do that with any fucking film. So what the fuck are you marketing? But it's gimmicky. Ceramic Pro is guilty of being gimmicky. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Ceramic Pro because I know the product stands for itself. But don't be fucking gimmicky about it. I don't want that. And that's why everybody gets into Ceramic Pro, because they fall into the gimmicks.
It's like, no, man, don't fall into fucking gimmicks.
I'm not falling into the gimmicks, and I don't want to shoot content that's gimmicky. But yes, I would hire him for something like that.
Yes.
Kind of like the old Opticoat video that we did. State Trooper guy, Tyrone.
I don't know how to say his last name. Bartholomew.
He might not even charge that much, because I'm saying this, he's going to the oil field. We drove to Empire, and then we drove back. So I think there was some mileage there, too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What does it matter? I mean, if I could afford to hire somebody to do a commercial, then I'm going to fucking do a commercial. And fucking go all out and just make the shit badass, and I'm going to hire a professional driver, and here you go. We'll rent a fucking exotic for the day, and you fucking do it.
I wanted to be a stunt driver back in... I'm not.
I won't say
you will not pay me to drive a car and do that shit. I can't get insured. But yeah, I wanted to be a stuntman back in the day, man.
Because to be honest with you, I would even do shit like I would call like AMG Driving Academy, and I'd be like, hey, we want to shoot a commercial at your track. We will ceramic coat like 3 of your vehicles free of charge if we can have a day of filming with your cars. Because AMG Driving Academy, you basically get to drive some of the most powerful AMGs that are out there, and you learn how to drive them. So it's like, it'd be a day of fun, and it would be a day of shooting video. And it's like, you know,
slick Mercedes cars.
Yep, and expensive vehicles. They get to advertise AMG Driving Academy, and then I'm advertising my business and showing where we've gone with it, you know. So it's things like that, and that means I'd be flying out of state to do it as well. Fuck you, Prestige. So yeah.
Don't be a bunch of dicks.
Eat a fucking bag of dirty dicks. How about that? You think it is? I don't think it is.
I think it's called redemption.
Just I don't know how it's gonna look.
What do you mean it's gonna look? How is it gonna look?
What?
I mean,
y'all give me them fucking breadcrumbs.
I mean,
no, it's
nothing to worry about. It's nothing but good things. It's just
the only thing.
You can't say too much, but that's okay. No. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, no. I feel the only thing is gonna be you. You know, when you start approaching, say things and this and that, that's when I'm gonna be like, oh shit, what are you talking about? Happen?
You're trying to say I'm bad for business?
No, not bad. It's just I feel like you yourself sometimes it get in some point and.
Oh no, you need to dig deeper into that, David. We need to find out what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Let's talk about me. Let's talk about Tim. I don't like talking about Tim that much, but come on, tell me what you think.
No, it's like I feel like sometimes you gotta step back and look the thing and like, oh, okay, I think I overreacted or something. That's why sometimes I feel like you in that thing. Like you blew off and like, whoa, why you blew off?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Give me an example. What's an example? Can you give me an example?
Damn.
Or are you just making this shit up?
No, I haven't one before.
I think David making this shit up.
No, I haven't one before. I forgot.
He's got a fantasy that I'm going to fuck something up.
No. How can I say?
He's got a short temper? Like he reacts too quickly?
Yeah, sometimes, but I feel like the thing is, like, for example, me, I'm adapt. You know, even when you blew off, I'm adapt to that. So because I probably I can't smile it, like like that day when you kind of like blew off with the coffee and you was all because you didn't have coffee, and I just I know like I just relaxed. I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. But I feel like people don't get that. I feel like when you get on those points, like high level points, people don't know how to handle it. And
so wait, so it's not me. It's their reaction to me is what you're worried about.
Yes, but
fuck them. They have to deal with me.
Yeah, but
but I know how to control that situation. Fuck that.
Yeah, but like I say, the thing is, people don't know how to control that after.
That's their problem.
Because you got a lot of when you shoot those kind of things, it's some power.
Why is it? Because I'm fucking. I am stern about what I need to communicate.
Yeah, and
I'm sorry. I'm not here to fucking. Yeah, we ain't fucking. So I'm not worried about your feelings.
I know that. It's just like I say. How can I say it? The thing is, the people after. Some of those people, they don't know how to,
That's not my problem. I'm not here for that.
I know.
They can go home to their wives and their husbands and get that comfort they fucking need. We got shit to fucking do. They're business people too, so I don't think they're gonna have a problem with that.
Yeah, they're business people, but I'm like with the normal people.
What normal people?
With the regular people.
What regular people would we have to worry about?
No, I mean like. What can
I say? I'm still trying to figure out which people you're worried about.
Well, no, I'm not worried about. It's just like.
Well, then we go flush. We'll start all over again. We got a new bowl of water in the toilet. I wouldn't worry about it then.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. If you were talking about I've got a bad attitude about something or I'm making mistakes with decisions and stuff like that, that's what I would worry about you thinking. But that's not what you're thinking. You're worried about people's reactions to what I'm doing. And you know what? I'm not worried about that shit. I've been worried about other people's reactions and what they think of me and what they feel about me for so fucking long. It took me till I was 40 to let go of that shit.
Yeah.
And now I'm at a point where I don't give a fuck.
No, yeah, it's just that's what I'm being. Me because I'm outside, and when I see that sometimes you and I feel like the people can't fight with you or can't.
They can't communicate back maybe what they feel.
Yeah, they can't. I'm
once
like,
again,
okay, whoa.
That's their fucking problem.
Yeah.
That's their loss, their problem, and that's for them to deal with. That's not for me. But I know what I have envisioned and what I need to do or where this train needs to go. I got to run this little fucking lever to switch the tracks.
Yeah.
And guess what? If you don't like the fact that I went to the right track from the left track at a certain time and you don't know how to communicate with me, sit the fuck back and enjoy the fucking ride.
Yeah, and that's what
because
I'm
not trying to kill us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They communicate. The other part that is people don't know how to, I don't know, like saying, okay, this is what I want to say.
And I think it's a majority because people don't know who I am. They don't know me.
Yeah.
They don't trust me, and they don't know, and they don't have the vision that I have.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only reason why they can't. And it's not because they don't know how. It's because they don't trust me. They don't. And I'm fine with that. I don't trust a lot of people either. And that's human nature to question and be kind of confused and not really know how to approach this person because at the same time, you're questioning yourself, questioning them. So you kind of might seem like you don't know how to say something to that person, but at the same time, they might be just processing it and going, should I say something or should I not? Or this guy, I feel he's confident in what he's doing, but man, this guy's been around so long. So is he really going to, I don't think he's going to go. These are all the thoughts that might be going in their head.
Yeah.
And they might not say anything. But then they might just be where there's a cognitive fucking void and they're just dumb. They don't know how to say anything.
Yeah. That's the only thing I'm kind of seeing. Some people don't know how to, like, I don't know how to say it. Probably in Spanish I can, but
it's weird. Why is it? This is what I'm not angry about it, but I'm confused as to, is it just Maybe I shouldn't, because it's common sense. If you don't know the language, then you cannot express it from one language to another because you don't know the words. God, I gotta stop staying in my head. Boy, this goes to show I don't fucking know language.
And I feel like the other thing is different levels of communication. You know, like for example, me sometimes when I explain something to my wife, like she's in one level and me I am another level. And for me, when I explain it, it's like she don't understand what the fuck I'm saying.
Is it because, so when you say levels, you think it's because of experience?
Yes.
Maybe that's what it is. It's like, I haven't been exposed to this.
Yes.
Or I don't know because I didn't live that type of life.
It's like, for example, like Trace, he been having a lot of experience, you know, and through a lot of things like army, this and that, and a lot of things. You been through a lot, me.
Well, you've been through a lot too. We all been through different situations.
But some people, they're been through nothing pretty much. And then when you're on that level, they're like, what the fuck is this guy talking to me?
Yeah, but what you, okay, but then once again, that goes to asking questions, being inquisitive, wanting to learn. Yeah. So if she wants to learn what you're talking about to get on your level, then consume that information.
Yeah, but that's another thing. Some people, they don't have I don't know how to say, the knowledge or the power to be going to that level.
David, she doesn't want to. You fuck her and she can't get on your level because she doesn't want to. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
I am firmly like this. I hate to say it.
But probably I feel like sometimes it takes time to people like, oh, okay, wait, I've been, you know, I had to go step up or something, you know.
I'm like this.
I feel like time too is on this.
And this will only. But
this is not only. Even with my dad and my brother, when I talk to them, they say I'm the crazy of the family, but I'm like, no. The problem is you guys don't been through a lot that I've been going on, you know. But I always talking things more different. And I say, no, you guys, because the only thing you talk about is food or this and that, and that's it. You don't see more things out of the picture. Like when I went to Alaska, it's, you're crazy, you're going to Alaska, you're not going to last a week. And I last like 2 years. Yeah. And I'm like, who the fuck? You don't even know me probably.
It's because they are projecting how they feel onto you. And they want you to be like them. That's people trying to drag you down.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to experience that. They don't want to be on that boat. They don't want to. I straight up tell people, I wouldn't fucking do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, you're crazy for that. I'm not going to say that. That's what you want to do. But I just say, I'm not fucking doing that.
Yeah. But this is funny.
That's miscommunication.
Yeah, but this is funny. The outside of the box, like the uncle of... I think it's the uncle of the wife of my brother. He just went and he said, I respect you for being one of the Cubans that he went to Alaska and kick ass. Like he was like, you got the balls to do this. And that's the only guy who recognized that. You know, when I went to see my family in Florida, he was the only one who went like, fuck yeah, you're a badass or you're the guy. The only one. And I was like, and I didn't want to everybody say something, you know, but when I see that, I was like, whoa, what is all this happen? You know, and I think probably because in my whole entire life, like, how you say, recognition or like recognition? Yeah. It's never been there. Whatever I've been doing, no,
because they're busy talking about how to make that tamale, baby. They want to talk about what hot sauce they're eating today.
You know.
Oh wait, y'all don't eat spicy food.
No, but I know, like I said, you know, those kind of things. I'm like.
But then that also goes from they're not worried about supporting each other.
That's hard.
Because you kind of said that in Spanish communities, it's a lot of, it's difficult for each other it's difficult for everybody to support each other, and I don't understand that.
But I feel like it's a lot to miscommunication.
Oh yeah,
because
definitely.
Like I say, I don't know if the levels of people experience. I don't know.
It's like, hey, it's like when you have a conversation with somebody, Trace. This goes to effective. This goes to effective communication. So if I say, hey, Trace. How you doing? How you answer?
I'm probably going to keep it very vague. I'm doing fine.
Okay, that's miscommunication right there, because I think he's doing fine. He said, I'm doing fine, which means nothing bad is going on in his life that is affecting him. And stop. That's ineffective communication. You know what? You can go look at, and that's just talking to strangers as well, when they're like, because when you get on those little dating apps and you talk to people and everything like that, you're like, just simple conversation happens. Hey, how are you doing? They get a paragraph from me. Exactly how I feel at that moment when they ask me, or when they say, hey, what's going on? I tell them exactly what's going on at that time. I am effectively communicating. You asked me a question, I answered it, which also should get you to engage in a conversation. And that's how you get to know people. That's how I get to know people. And when you ask them that, I'm okay. What the fuck is okay? That's ineffective communication. And then you get mad that the conversation doesn't go anywhere from there. Well, you just told me you're okay, and I don't know where to go with that.
Yeah.
You're not telling me truly what I asked you. So it's ineffective communication. And it goes across the board with everything. People that know each other to people that don't know each other. I don't think people know how to just be honest and open.
I feel like with people
right, Trace?
Yeah.
I mean, you're single. I'm pretty sure you're on the dating scene, and you probably ask the girls probably the same. You have to start a communication. You have to start a conversation somewhere, and it starts with, "How's your day?" Sometimes I just even go, "Happy fucking Saturday." Not even fucking, but "Happy Saturday." That should instantly trigger off a response of, "It's not going that great, but it could be better." Yada yada. Give me some honest discussion.
Yeah, now that you say that, yeah, probably people, they're not open enough, or they don't want to tell you what's going on, or I don't know.
What am I going to do with the information you give me? Well, I'm going to rat hole it and use it against you somewhere because you answered how you're doing? No, I'd never do that. What's the matter?
I was just checking the color temperature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, communication is...
It's what?
Your shirt's reflecting. That's why your bricks...
Oh, and speak of my shirt. Man, let me tell you, I asked you about stalkers. I think the owners of this company love me to death, because they even said something about, oh, want a throuple? I'm like, no, bitch, I don't work that way. So I'm going to give a shout out to Corrupt Label, though. That's who made the shirt. This is the first shirt I bought from them 8 years ago.
Damn.
Hand stitched, like the patches. They make the patches from scratch and everything like that. Shout out, and I think his name is John McCurdle or some shit like that. I think that's the owner. They into some wild stuff too, but damn. I was like, I'm not no throuple, motherfucker. No, I'm too greedy. I said, what's mine is mine. You can't touch what's mine. I will snatch your fucking wig off your head if you touch what's mine. Nah, but I fucking love these shirts. I think I got like 8 of them now. So shout out to y'all, Corrupt Label. They be flirting all the time. They put me in an ad with this shirt on from the crew of Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Like getting people to win like 50% off or some shit like that. And they're like, tell us what's going on in this photo. And you really don't know what's going on in photos I'm in, because boy, they can be deceiving. But yeah, man, that was pretty awesome. I loved that. I felt partially famous, because that's some Hollywood motherfuckers right there. I don't know how successful their business is though. I think I'm gonna promote them more. They're not even gonna expect it. I'm going to promote them more on here. I love their shirts. They fit my personality. It's chaotic. You don't know what the fuck's going on in this shirt.
Yeah, you got a alacrán.
No, I got a scorpion and some fucking weird Russian lettering and shit. And I'm breaking this microphone day by day.
Stop fucking handle it. Fucking leave it alone, Sam.
I don't know how. I fiddle with things.
That bitch fell twice today. That's concerning.
I'm fiddling with it a lot. I just love fiddling with things.
By the way,
fidget too much.
4 hours and 12 minutes.
Oh, we are? Damn. Man, this episode was about nothing but my fucking nerves.
Yeah.
But I also wanted David to just have an update on what's going on. He didn't really tell us very much. Why? You don't have nothing to say, David?
About what? About what?
Life, man.
Oh no, yeah, it's a lot, but
I mean, what you think of what'd you think of your wife's episode? What did you think about?
Yeah, it's good.
What do you think about her?
I feel like the problem with her was like she was really nervous. So
I ain't even talking about her being on the podcast. I'm just saying, what did you think of her episode when you watched it? You think it was good? Do you think
it was
she
good.
Represented herself well? You think she said enough about Herbalife for people to know what it is?
I mean, but I think she need probably, I don't know, she's too concerned and how she looks and everything that she didn't talk English. She talked better English than me, and she was talking. I was like, what the fuck you was talking about?
Okay, so in any way, shape, or form, David, because you have a language barrier too, in any way, shape, or form, besides me just joking with you and trying to teach you the right words, have I ever put you in bad light?
No.
Have I ever put you in a position where you felt like you were being degraded or made fun of? No. Besides just harmless jokes?
No.
Nothing wrong with a harmless joke.
No. I
joke with myself. I self-deprecate a lot. I pick on myself a lot, which means I'm a self-aware person too. But I, in no way, shape, or form, put her in any kind of situation that should have made her feel bad. No. She looked great on camera.
Yeah.
Her skin fucking glowed, and I told her that. I said, and her personality came out because she sat there for a while. She talked with me, and she said everything easily.
Yeah.
Okay. She doesn't know perfect English.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't matter. But you know what? When she shares that with the people she knows, she looks great.
No,
doing it.
It's funny because when she talk with clients and customers and things, she's fluent, but probably because the camera and all that, she was kind of nervous. But other than that, it was fine.
First time for everything.
Yeah.
It's a first time for everything.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, I feel like dress come more comfortable.
Hated these things all my life until I got to around 36, and I realized that's not doing any harm. I don't know what weird misconception I had about that shit, but I avoided cameras like they were the plague. Literally, go find me in a picture in a high school yearbook. I'll wait, like Cat Williams says. Good luck. You ain't gonna find me in none of them motherfuckers. I avoided cameras like they were gonna do something to me.
Now you're in camera all this.
Now I'm on the fucking camera all the time. I just won't fucking take selfies. Yeah. Fuck a selfie. That's narcissism right there.
This is a fucking selfish all the time.
This is enough.
Yeah.
This is enough. I mean, and it's amazing too, because once again, when you talk to the gays, boy, they love sending photos. It's like, well, I'm not sending you no photo. Go to intersections.show and watch all the photo you want. I just don't like that.
3 hours of me talking.
times 8. You know, so you got 30. What is that? Oh, I don't know.
21.
Oh,
no. You said 8.
8 times 3 is 24.
Yup, that's a day. It's a whole day.
Yeah, it's 8 times 4 is 30. 32. Well, no, 8 times 4 is 32.
16. 8 times 8.
Ooh, boy, we live in Louisiana. We don't know our multiplication tables.
8 times 3 or 8 times 8?
Huh? Well, at first I said 8 times 3.
Yeah.
That's 24.
Yeah.
Okay, but then I was thinking 8 times 4 because I was going to say 32. That's 32. 8 times 4 is 32. Okay, no, but that's what I was saying. I was mixing up my 4 and my 3, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. No, that's, let's get it back a little bit. Yeah. Woo, Louisiana education, boy, number 38 in the nation. Whoa.
38, we came up?
Yeah, fucking Mississippi's 50, bitch.
Oh, we were 50. How we came up 12 spots?
No, we batted a lot of things, but education we not last at least.
I felt like we were duking it out with Alabama for the longest time.
Well, it was Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. We were 49. Alabama was 48, and Mississippi. No, wait. We were 50 at one time. It was 50, 49, 48. And then it scrambled around a little bit. And I think it's because Alabama kept winning championships. It's like, oh, we need to be smarter in Louisiana. Give us a number up. So, yeah, nonetheless, though, I mean, I wouldn't make y'all look bad on here, no matter what language you speak.
Yeah, it's just, like I said, bro, she was nervous. Bro. Do you know what I like to do?
What's that?
Like, we us 3 and one more person, it's just fucking talk.
Well,
we just need probably one more.
David, do you know how hard it is to even just get a guest sometimes?
Yeah, I know.
It's very hard.
So
to get another person that would just be dedicated to just spend some time bullshitting, I would like that too. It actually brings up a whole lot more. But the problem is people just don't want to, they don't see value in it. They don't. It really is. the numbers don't lie. Whenever you got thousands of people, you don't know what they're thinking. You don't know when they're gonna come out the woodworks and want to do business.
And they're always watching.
And they're always watching.
Even they don't
Look
know.
at that. The Raptor we just did. That guy was offshore watching videos.
Oh yeah.
Just watching videos because somebody told him about me.
Even the Accord, the guys say, "Oh, we been watching your videos."
Yeah, been watching. That's La Familia right there. La Familia. So La Familia means they're part of the gay family. That's what I use that as. Yeah. No, La Familia is the close family. Yeah. And they're not so close. They always say they're inclusive, but them motherfuckers is exclusive as shit. They're more cliquish than anything else out there.
I had a conversation about somebody I knew in Minnesota. And I was just like, wow, you're part of two marginalized groups and you marginalize others. Wow.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing how a marginalized group can actually be more can scrutinize and marginalize people more than how they're being marginalized. It's amazing. And I don't know if it's because they're so mad that they're marginalized, they feel that they got to just lash back out and give it back tenfold. I don't know. It's possible. I don't really know.
Worse. Let's treat people worse than the way that they treat me, and I don't like the way they treat me. What the fuck happened to the golden rule, bro?
No, dude, golden rule is gone. We gotta fucking sew that bitch back together. I mean, I don't know. We spent a lot of time here listening to me bitch about shit. This episode was about nothing. I don't know if we even talked much about detailing, but usually if David's in here, we're going to start talking about detailing when David comes in, because I can't talk to any of the other detailers in town because they're shitty, they're fucking flaky, and they don't like minorities because the rest of them are white boys. So fuck them. So it'll just be me and David talking. Hopefully he's going to share in an unbiased fashion what he thinks. Don't think just because you work with me, you got to be biased for me either.
No.
You need to say it how it is. That shit don't bother me. I'm just going to tell you, no, I ain't fucking doing that.
I feel like now retailers need to do more research.
Yeah. I mean, you're doing it, so you'll be able, you can easily distinguish bullshit from reality.
Yeah, I'm already
with the proper, no BillyBob.com and no car show fucking nut hugging information. It's true science and data. And fuck the people that don't want to do that homework. I mean, you got anything else, Dave? I said more than you. I was thinking you were going to say more than me, but
I was just letting you.
David said, I don't know why I'm coming tomorrow. I was like, we should fucking talk about shit, man. We got to, every once in a while, just talk about shit. I don't give a fuck. I mean, so.
I need to get 3 or 4 months information, then shoot.
Well, I think the next time you're going to be on, it's going to be on it poppin'. Be some big changes. Big changes. Big news. Say it with your chest.
Oh, no, I can't.
Come on, David.
You say big podcast.
Yeah, big podcast. We're growing. Fuck. You know.
Yeah, we need that.
Big pop off. Big publicity.
Damn, how the fuck I don't know.
Oh, well. Goodbye, everybody.